It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what?
Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear
and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me and then just hurt me till I...
You need cool air. Larger. Oh, sunshine, yeah.
To me and I'm a Bobby.
Avocado.
In the Bobby world, life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can touch my
Avocado.
You can kind of go both ways.
Fuck your anxiety. Fuck that little voice in your head telling you are not enough. Fuck the racing heart, the sweaty hands, and the imaginary disasters that exist only in your head.
You are not dying. You are not broken. You are just overwhelmed and surrounded by a world full of loud fucking asshole. Breathe in. Hold that shit. Breathe out. And release empty pup you are about to give.
You don't need to have your shit together. Nobody does. Everyone is just better at pretending than you. You are still here. You are still standing. You are still hopefully not answering that fucking email. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to say, fuck it. I need a minute.
Your intrusive thoughts are just thoughts. They are not facts. They are not prophecies. So fuck those thoughts.
You are not your anxiety. You are a beautiful, nervous wreck. And you are doing better than you think. That is all.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Burger King presents 4 bright, colorful Star Wars glasses.
Hey, it's Luke Skywalker.
And the princess. Gee, wow! Get your kids a different Star Wars glass each week. Buy a regular serving of Coke for 59 cents plus tax. Get Chewbacca. Get Darth Vader. R2-D2 and C-3PO.
What mission? What are you talking about?
We can get all 4.
Star Wars glasses at Burger King until February 2nd.
London, your bill is $99.75.
Oh, god damn!
What?
Did you just say that?
London, what?
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it. Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Time of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Welcome, everybody. It is Wednesday, and it is, in fact, BF Live, and it's a family affair. Oh, we're going to have a chat. Who's ready to have an affair with me today? A chat family affair, that is. BF Live, The Vibe. Stream Show 398. That's all I am. I'm just one child, but I want to hang out with you people. What's up? Sly and the Family Stone, bringing us into Wednesday, October 8th, right here on BF Live, The Vibe Stream Show 398. Hell yeah, let's do it. 2 more shows until we make it to Friday, until our 400th show. Amazing. Thank you for letting me do even one for you. I'm going to do one for you today. We're going to do one that's going to last for 3 hours, hopefully. How's everybody doing today? I'm ready. It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week. I got my leftover coffee. What do you all got to drink? Are you home or are you at work? What's up, everybody, today on this great Wednesday? 66 degrees where I'm coming to you from, boy. The fall weather is really setting in. It's really starting to feel like fall. No fooling yourself that it's summer anymore on a summer day. It is fall. It is October 8th, Wednesday, middle of the day, middle of the week. We made it, folks. We got friends backstage. We got friends in the chat. We're going to hang out here for the next 3 hours. I'm going to bring you the news like we always do. Hope we're going to have a lot of fun with the not so serious news, folks. That's what it's not so serious news, folks. What did I promise you on the thumbnail today? We're going to talk about Ozzy's last rites. Ozzy has a book out, and we're going to talk about some of the details that we're going to put in Ozzy's book, Ozzy's last rites. We're going to discuss that. That's one of the things I put on the thumbnail. And the other thing I put on the thumbnail was the Earth asteroid. A lot of you guys have been bringing this up in the chat that these asteroids, they're probably a lot of them are getting closer to the Earth than we ever realize on a daily basis. But we're going to talk about one of them, a couple of them. Got to get these glasses off so I can see the people. I can't see myself with the glare and everything. We're going to talk about these near-Earth asteroids. We're just going to hang out. I got clips. I got sound bites. I got coffee. I got friends. I got friends backstage. Let's bring them in right now. Now, this guy, he didn't even had a chance to rest his voice. Maybe some of you were hanging out with him already on the morning high, but he's here. He's ready. He's not done yet, I guess, for the day. He hangs out with us on Wednesdays. It's Pecan.
Goody goo goo.
Hey, Pecan. Goody goo goo, buddy. How you doing? The morning high. How you doing?
I'm high, BF. I'm high.
You're high. Well, let's see if our friend Tally jumps in. We got a great friends in here. We already up to 21 people in here that are ready to hang out in the middle of the day. How did your morning high go, my friend?
Not too bad at all. And I had people in the chat and everything. I did a solo, just myself and people just reading off chats and talking about things or whatever, whatever comes to mind. Basically all it is.
Pecan hanging out. All right, man. Well, that's awesome, buddy. Awesome. That's good. You're getting into the rhythm of doing your show. The morning high is happening right before BF Live The Vibe. You want to hang out with the chat family, but we're going to hang out here for the next couple hours. I'm going to bring my next bro in. He's the bro, We just call him the prop master around here. A lot of us, he just goes by Scott Fitzpatrick. Come on, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Scotty?
What's up? I forgot my sunglasses. I got to use my hat for what it was intended for.
I was going to say, Scott, it's not. It's only every now and then I ever seen you break out the Broncos hat. You have it on. I like how Oscar Electric made that part of your when you're digging the Scott's hole and all that stuff. I was noticing that yesterday that you were rocking the Broncos hat. How are your Broncos are doing? Okay, are they? You keeping up?
Yeah. I think it's 3-5. I think
3 and 5.
Yeah,
I don't know. They played. They're doing better than the Ravens. We only got one damn win, buddy. So that's all I know about that. So that's about as far as I want to talk about football today. But
did I say 3-5 or 3-2?
I think you said 3 and 5, but yeah, they played like about 5-6 games. That's good. That's still better than Ravens. Still better, man. So you're still doing better off. Now, boy, you got a hat on, Scott. You got the little sun, and you got a jacket on. Something you rarely see, Scott, in the jacket. Y'all jacketed up.
What you were saying about the fall setting in is really
hit home, huh?
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, it really did. Well, you look like you're getting ready to go on your walk again or something like that. Let's see, where's that? Here we go. Look like you're ready. You're ready. You got your coat on. You're going to go walking. He's going to go walk.
Scott would walk for 50 miles. And
ready.
Scott would walk for 50 more just to shave his eyebrows off again and blow a bolt down at your door.
Scott Fitzpatrick is dressed and ready.
Okay, Popke, you set me up for it, you son of a bitch.
That's right. I mentioned Chris Popke. He made that fun little ditty for us just based on the fun that we have right here in the show. Things sound musical to him, and he made that up for us. Well, Scott, he tried to take that walk, but it didn't. It kind of ended a little. I think the animals kind of turned you back. They kind of set you right, I think.
Yeah, ended it a little prematurely.
A little abruptly, but I like it, man. Well, Bobby Nick's not here yet, nor is our friend Andrew. Now, Andrew will probably join us after lunch sometime. I see that my friend Pecan is co-streaming us on Pecan 420. This is BF Live The Vibe for any friends over there. Pecan, I was bouncing around on YouTube last night, and I did see that some of your matches went off last night. Did you not have a premiere or two last night?
I had just one, because I kind of overslept yesterday, so I had to hurry up and try to do a match and everything. So that's pretty much what happened. But I do have some matches for tonight, though.
He slapped one together. We're talking about the PCW, the Pecan Championship Wrestling League, the fun league where he takes all of our characters in our universe, puts them in the matches and those computer matches. You can check them out at Pecan 420 by clicking on his link when you see it go by. But guys, I want to say first hello to my lurkers and workers. I know there's a couple of you out there. You're too busy with your hands or with your mind or whatever. You don't have time to check in, but you're on BF Live The Vibe. Hello. Welcome to BF Live The Vibe and welcome to Wednesday. But it's not just any Wednesday around here. I know Pecan and my regulars and my bros know here on Wednesday, it's a whack-a-go Wednesday. It's that one day where I put my pride aside and just ask for any kind of memberships and super chats or anything you can do to help keep this show going. And I have an even bargain level here, folks. If you don't want to do a super chat, but for that same $2, you can be a member right here on BF Live The Vibe for $1.99 and the 2 Vibe crew, and I will love you long time. I love you long time. So let's do this. Let's get the festivities going. We're going to hang out. We're going to do the not so serious news. We're going to see what the chat family's up to. We're about to do the chat family check-in. 2 more shows till Friday. 2 more shows to show number 400. Super stoked about that. I think the Reverend Wild Bill indicated in the chat that he's going to join us probably on that day. So Reverend Wild Bill will stop in, and we'll have some other guests stop in on Friday's show and see what kind of fun we can get into. But let's get in today's fun right now, chat family. Throw them in there. I'm going to run the element. You're going to let me know what you're up to by establishing the vibe for this show today and every day. BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 398. It's Wednesday. How you feeling about it? Put it in the chat, and let's go. Let's have a show. Come on.
Yourselves.
That's what you're going to do. You're going to talk amongst yourselves. You're going to talk with me and establish the vibe. 3 hours of positive vibes and fun we're going to have right here in the middle of the day. We're not waiting until the end of Wednesday or the evening. We're doing it right now. So let me know what you're doing, folks. It is post time. So post them up there. You got them? Post them if you got them. This is the beginning of the opening chat family check-in, folks. I see some friends new and old in there. Welcome, friends new and old. Let's do this. Let's hit it. You ready? Are you? The chat's in? And they're off. We're whipping the horse, and the festivities begin. With my PayPal preset options are always pinned to the top of the chat. Thank you very much in advance. The Reverend Wild Bill checked in so early, it was late last night at 8:34, just to say, Hoya. Look at little Peacunt's like, you sound a little bitter about that, Peacunt.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Not
in
even.
In a fun way, though. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
He's because famously, my enthusiastic friend Pecan is normally always the first one in with the first series of very generous chats, consistent chats. But the Reverend Wild Bill was so excited, he hit it with the Hoya and the Gano last night, saying, "What's with all the brouhaha?" Well, you know what's with all the brouhaha is that he also put this in last night, a $2 super chat. He's getting Wackago Wednesday kicked off in a good way. Thank you, the Reverend Wild Bill. Thank you, brother. Let's continue. Let's get on with it. All right. Thank you, Bill. Okay, and the next one goes up to, let's go. Reverend Wild Bill then has fun with his membership emojis. And like I said, for $1.99, that's our lowest level of membership here on BF Live The Vibe. And you can have fun with them too. RWB, the Reverend Wild Bill gets checked in by FJM, the calcified kid. How's those arteries going, brother? Good afternoon, all, says our friend FJM checking in. The Reverend Wild Bill says, oh no, my chat and super chat was removed. No, well, it might be removed from the YouTube feed. It was. Because sometimes if you come in the night before and you're very generous, for whatever reason, these streams reset at night. And so YouTube kind of took all of that stuff away. But I got you, the Reverend Wild Bill. Acknowledged and appreciated. Is anybody out there? What's up? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? The Terry Nee is home. The Reverend Wild Bill says, I was finally number 1 ahead of Pecan, and it was taken down. That's not fair. Well, see, that's what you try to like go around the rules or whatever, YouTube or whatever. They don't keep that stuff over there no more. Look at that. Reverend Wild Bill's laughing. RWB says, I believe BF had a boomer moment. Wasn't my fault, Terry Nee. I told you the stream automatically kind of resets at midnight or before that starts the next day. Terry Nee, I might as well not be. My chat from earlier was come on, we got it. We took care of Jesus. I got it. You guys got a towel for the tears in the chat. Oh, Peacunt then checks in. There he goes. Now we're hitting it, buddy. Thank you for welcoming a new member to the Vibe. He's a member defender right here on BF Live, the Vibe. So thank you, buddy. Welcome to friends new and old. Thanks, Peacunt, for that. We're going to have a lot of fun today. And thank you for that Wackago Wednesday contribution. I got his boomer moment. Hey. What is that talking about? Oh, let's see. I was the first baby boomer. I have seniority. He meant seniority when he's seniority. Oh, Shyt. He says, oh, Shyt, can you feel that? RWB, I'm in the other end. We have boomer covered. Kate Rio has been lifting gifted. Kate, how you doing, Kate, if you check in? She's another one of those lurkers and workers. She sometimes enjoys BF Live, the Vibe, but she can't always check in. How you doing, Kate Rio? Thank you for that. Blocky Fran, better have a good reason for taking down my chat. I now have a wrench. I hope that has been thoroughly explained to you, Wild Bill. It will happen again and again. One more until 400. Thank you, Terry Nee. Yes, tomorrow's $3.99, and then Friday will be 400. I have to play that song. Thank you for letting me be myself. To 400, salute, thank you. Chris Thompson checks in and says, what's up? I say, hey.
Yes.
What's going on to Chris Thompson? How you doing there, buddy? Fire Shawnee, and he's not even here, but that's fair to say. Oh, the Reverend Wild Bill says, is this Shawnee World Order, SWO? We have to keep Shawnee to show what a producer is not, says. Maybe should an example of what not to be a producer. Terry, I'll come on for 500 if BF would honor me with the privilege. You going to wait 100 shows? Where are all the ladies at? That's right, where? Where's all the white women? Where are all the white women? That's a famous line right there. Where are all the white women today? BF touched my pee-pee. You said you weren't going to say anything to anybody. Let's see. King Bobby Nick, he is not here yet, but we'll acknowledge him when he does get here. Blame Canada, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Brian Clauder, let's check in on our bro. Pecan, what did you tell me about this after yesterday's show, buddy?
Well, a couple of weeks ago, I was sitting there thinking, shit, I could probably vote for Brian by using not just my regular Facebook page, but other ones, because I got multiple Facebook accounts. So I was thinking, should I just use them all? So that's another way of doing it.
I might have had another one from when I had my DJ business or something. I don't have many of them, but he's currently in 4th place. We can do better than that, folks. Now, he was in 8th when they started this segment of voting. He's a quarterfinalist now. He was in 8th place. I think you said before the show ended yesterday, we got him from like 5th or 6th to like up to 3rd or something like that.
Yeah. Yesterday when I messaged you, he was 3rd. Now he's in 4th now.
He's currently in 4th. So we got to rally the troops, everybody. You can vote once a day for free by just giving them your Facebook credential. So I'll go ahead and vote. Or I'll show you another way you can help the Starlight Children's Foundation if you're the type of person that likes giving the charity anyway. This is a win-win because if you give $20, you get for a $10 donation, you get 20 votes for Brian Clauder. So it's a win-win situation, and Brian is trying to win $13,000. So help you decide who wins the sinister $13,000 and meets Jamie Lee Curtis, Matthew Lillard, and Kane Hodder. Click on the link when you see and vote for our chat family bro, Brian Clauder. Thank you in advance. Let's see. Fuck it. I need an hour. Let's go. Pro hater. So our friend, what's going on here? Pecan says, I voted for that asshole Brian Clauder to Cal. BF's love. I do not love Cowboys. I don't know why he constantly say that I love Cowboys. Why does he always say that, Pecan? I don't know. Let me see.
Because you said it.
Oh, maybe I did not. No,
penis.
I did not say I love penis.
I love penis.
And I did not say I love Cowboys. I love Cowboys. That does sound like my voice. Okay, well, maybe. Let's go. I think Stacey Allen did that one. There's Scott Fitzpatrick's link if you want to go check out all his locale stuff. FTG, the people that know. Yes, FTG hired. Dolly Parton is on the list. Yes, I have that Dolly Parton story. We always talk about here on BF Live. Let's honor the people that we appreciate while they're still alive. Don't wait for that whole in memoriam thing and then go out and buy all their shit and tell me how you were their biggest fan. Let's talk about people and honor them while they're alive. Dolly Parton, she might be getting close, guys, so she might be on that list. Spawn checks in and says, greetings to me. It's Wednesday afternoon, and we know what that means. Well, maybe Bobby Nick is resting up. Shout out to our enthusiastic bro Spawn checking in. He loves to hang out in the lounge, the music show that usually follows immediately following today's show on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Let's see if he wakes up and does in the lounge for our friend Spawn checking in. Watch, says Terry Neem. I'm driving to Delaware, says our friend Brian Clutter, checking in and listening to you guys. Good. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. Nothing good happens in Delaware, says our friend Terry Neem. Brian Clutter, Hoya, and drive safe from the Reverend Wild Bill checking in. Ozzy's dead, question mark, says Terry Nee. I'm sorry, I thought you saw it in a previous episode. Sorry, Terry Nee. Let's see. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Terry Nee, no, he's not. He's getting ready to start his farewell tour. Maybe so. Well, look at this. A very colorful, large chat saying, the 4-month member, Mrs. Thompson, elbows up already. Best vibe ever. You know what's up. Thank you, Mrs. Thompson, for being here, being part of the vibe. Tiffany Washington checks in and she's ready. I didn't mean to laugh. I meant to hit this. Look, see? This is what she does to people. She puts those smokes up there and that pot leaf and made Pecan hit his shit. We learned it from watching you. Tiffany Washington checks in on the vibe. RWB, thank God. Hey, HIGH Tiffany Washington. Scott, you're getting a shout out from our boy, the Reverend Wild Bill.
Rev.
Scott! Because it is a family fair here, and that's why I chose that song today by Sly and the Family Stone. I knew FJM or some of you would like that. Hi, Wild Bill, says our friend Tiffany Washington. As we're nearing the conclusion of the opening chat family check-in, I'm going to make my way over to my news desk with some fun news stories in the not-so-serious news. Mrs. Thompson says, that's not Scott. It's a body double. He's freaking me out, man. Freaking me out, man. It's a body double, man. Yeah, you're like incognito Scott today. He's got the hat, got the jacket on, like in ways you don't normally always see Scott here. Go Dolphin, says our friend Wild Bill. Why would we say that?
All right.
I'm such a the Dolphins make me cry. Pecan, did you notice that Tyreek Hill, he's the wide receiver that you notice he like really super dislocated his knee playing for the Dolphins? You saw that play, right?
Yeah.
Or the result. Did you see how he was maniacally smiling and clapping like voraciously as he was being carted off the field with multiple all his ligaments in his knee torn, and he's like doing this shit. Do you have a theory about that? I've heard a theory about that.
I don't know unless he's depends on how much, I don't know what his contract is as far as being paid while he's he
got 72 million guaranteed, I think is the number I heard, Pecan. So there's no issue with the money there. He's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I get late. But I've heard that people are saying that I think he squawked for a trade at the end of last season. And people are saying he's kind of quietly trying to keep under wraps that he's really not happy playing for Tua, having Tua throw to him.
So Tua keeps getting hurt. It won't be too long. He'll end up with Dame Bramage.
Yeah, exactly, like you have. Yes, he thought the grass was greener. He said, I'm going to go to Miami. It's hot, it's sunny. I have Tua Tagovailoa. He'll be throwing to me, and I'm going to be the man. And Tua ain't turning out to be the man quite like Patrick Mahomes was. And I was saying it was like he was so happy that he didn't just have to go out there and like languish on the field. And like you said, he gets paid either way.
Yeah.
He gets paid either way. Let's finish this opening chat family check-in with Terry Nee saying, went from 80 to the 60s today. He's experiencing the fall where he's at in the Mid-Atlantic. Go Dodgers, says the Reverend Wild Bill. I saw that the Brewers, Andrew will be along maybe boasting about his Brewers, Pecan. I saw the Brewers are up 2 games, I think, in their series, right?
I'm not sure.
Well, there's the membership link. If you want to be part of BF Live The Vibe, I have a $1.99 level. Me love you long time if you do that. You can be part of my 2 Vibe crew, $5.99 and the like. Thank you on my Wackago Wednesday. 80 degrees here in hot Atlanta so far. That doesn't sound very hot. We got the prayer here. We got the walking going up. Scott, my doctor said walking is key for the back.
Yeah, and I believe that. When I can get going, it's, it feels, I know it's good for you, but whenever you're hurting, it's hard to get going.
I hear you, Scott. It's like the ideas and the notions are good, but actually getting around to get your body to doing it, you're not always in that mood. Well, Bobby checks in and goes, hey, they go to 3-2 and AFC West. Fuck the Denver Donkeys. He's the vibe. He is the Kansas City Chiefs fan right here, Bobby. What do you think, man? I think that Patrick Mahomes, I think at least he won a couple of championships, Bobby, before he's showing now that he's kind of human, Scott. He's kind of vulnerable, much like Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's slowing down a little bit too.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit too, but he didn't win them championships before he slowed down. Hi, Bobby, HIGH from Tiffany Washington. Tiffany gets the love from Bobby, brother. Glad you're checking in. Bobby, good afternoon, sir, from the Reverend Wild Bill. Where's the Mrs. Bobby, by the way? Mandy Diff checks into the vibe as we're almost at the bottom of the opening chat family check-in, and we're going to keep having fun with the show. Mandy Diff checks in. Bobby says, what's up to Wild Bill? Yeah, I was watching the end of that Kansas City game the other night when, was it Young Boy beat them? They got beat by the Jags.
Yeah.
Who does that, Scott? Who gets
Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
Yeah, like Trevor did his thing, and he kind of did the whole comeback thing and all. And what about that quarterback for the Patriots? He's kind of slinging the ball up there too.
Yeah.
You know, Andrew missing all the sports talk here. Bobby gets and Tiffany and Rev Bill gets acknowledged by Mandy Diff. Bobby gets acknowledged by Terry Nee. And Mandy Diff, HIGH from the Rev Wild Bill. Tiff acknowledges Mandy and said, "Have you made it? Make it home yet?" Terry Nee gets acknowledged by Bobby. Oscar checks in. Oscar Electric, the real Oscar Electric. Well, good morning, brother. He says, good morning to my brother, BF. Good morning to my brother, P-Cunt. And good morning to my brother, Scott Fitzpatrick. There you go.
Oscar.
Hey, Mandy, from our friend Bobby checking in. Yeppers, I got so much ganja, says Mandy Dip. Oh, no, you got the ganja. No. Let's see. Tiff getting the love. BF can touch my member anytime, says Terry Nee. We know that. I got open door policy. Okay, girlie, have fun. Mandy, hi, Oscar. Just Mike checks in. Hey, Mike. Check out Mike. You see him on YouTube. Terry Nee checks in and says, Oscar, why are you so hated? Interesting. He spreads it evenly. I will say that. Let's see. People are jealous of my wonderful life. I'm at the top of the pyramid. There you go. Scott, those shots in the spine really helping me out, and I got them at 9 a.m. this morning.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to I'm probably going to miss a show on your BF. I'm going to have a doctor's appointment where I'm going to talk about the next steps here.
Okay, buddy. Well, yeah, obviously, you come and go when you need to. And I always appreciate any and every day you hang out, but I understand if you got shit going on and the doctor and all that.
Yeah.
Can you want me to read this one? Can you believe some retard from the Dabbleverse, his name is Panhandler, was jealous and upset of the AI pictures and videos I make and kind of another AI character can't make this shit. I know it's funny. Terry Nee, thank you, buddy. Hell yeah. Thank you, Terry Nee, for helping me out with giving a gifted membership. Let's see who got it on a Whack a Go Wednesday. I love the Dabbleverse, says Oscar Electric boy, and he swims deep in it. I see him just out on Twitter and X, and he spreads the love to his Oscar Electric love to everybody quite evenly. I will say, Oscar Electric, nice podcast, stupid. Just caught that one. Thank you, Terry Nee, and welcome, nice podcast, stupid, to BF Live, the Vibe Chat family. The Chunkster checks in and says, steam ham all around. Come on. Let's go. I love all these wrestling AI videos people are making. I just saw one of Reagan calling out JFK, and it was hilarious. Widow Killer, I think you are the one that's been, yes, he is super excited about these, and put some in my Discord. The 100 Proof Podcasting Discord, you see that link running in the chat, and there's a BF Live, the Vibe section that Widow Killer throws some shit in. Let's see, hopefully they don't pick up on the WWE aspect of these, but yes, P-Cunt. Have you seen any of these, buddy?
Yeah, kind of sort. They use the AI to do the voice. Yeah, I've seen this one, Mr. Rogers one.
Well, I hope this has changed enough because WWE famously they sniff out their content. So if they detect that any of this is theirs, I'm gonna have to remove it after I do my live.
Did you hear that? You think you're my neighbors? Look at you,
Mr. Rogers.
You're not my neighbors. You're a bunch of strangers who wouldn't even be welcome on my street.
Oh shit. Don't step to Mr. Rogers. Wait a minute. Don't step. All right, that's one of them right there. Let's see the other one I got right. Widow Killer sent me.
Hello,
yeah,
neighbors.
I've seen this one too.
Sometimes it's a beautiful day to betray your friends. I'd like to thank my neighbors for believing in me.
People like that is the real intended use of AI right here. I love this chat family, says the Rev Wild Bill. I look forward to it every day, even weekends, to no avail. Well, I can't do 7 days, bro. Oscar Electric, how are you, brother, says Chris Thompson. I'm going to let you guys greet each other. I'm going to just acknowledge anybody that I didn't say hello to personally. I'm going to let you guys talk amongst yourselves and create the vibe and keep this great vibe going so I can get on with the show. But I first have to acknowledge another generous one, Bill. It stayed up on the screen. The Reverend Wild Bill gives me one gifted membership. Let's see who he added on a Whack-A-Go Wednesday. Thanks, Bill. Whoa, and I'm considering asking this guy if he'll come on the show. The Looney Tunes critic gets membered up. It's almost like karma because I grew up liking Looney Tunes, and I know that he's got a channel that really deals into that. I think we could talk and have some fun just talking about stuff that we enjoy and have in common. Looney Tunes critic, welcome back to the family. I told you I was a bad influence, P-Cunt and BF. He's got the year off. Let's check in here. I heard he wants to go elsewhere. The Brewers, let's see. I'm going to go through here. I'm just looking for, I'm looking for friends like Space Nerd checking in. Here, we didn't acknowledge Space Nerd yet. Let's greet all of our chat family members the way we do. Space Nerd steps into the vibe, and so we welcome her the way we do right here on BF Live The Vibe with this Tyranny-produced jam right here. Space Nerd steps into the vibe on a Wednesday. Welcome, Nerd.
Until now, our mission has been that of space law regulation, contact with Earth colonies, and investigation of alien life. But now, a new task.
He's not here yet, Jim.
A probe out into where no man has gone before. Space.
Nerd steps into the vibe. Is greeted into the vibe with the Tyranny produced video. Welcome, Space Nerd, to Wednesday. And Hoya, welcome, Brian Kowalczyk. Intermittent driving, hands on the wheel, please. Bobby says, what's Baltimore doing, BF? Lamar gave up. The whole team, they gave up, bro. And they did a ridiculous trade. They traded one of our the linebackers for other people and for cap room. I think they're kind of always giving up on the year quietly. They ain't going to say that though. But let's see. We're going to finish this chat family check-in. Good morning to the lovely Space Nerd checking in. Bobby says Cleveland has a wrap on the Super Bowl. Get the fuck. What about Pecan? What about our quarterback Joe Flacco? Started with the Ravens. Yeah. He just came from he was playing with the Browns. The Browns has like that Gabriel guy, and they have Shedeur Sanders. They traded Joe Flacco at 40 years old to the Cincinnati Bengals. He's played for 3 out of the 4 teams in the AFC North. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Electric Gino steps in. Electric Gino. He says, I have a spine stimulator implant and also get injections. Are they hot beef injections? 2 wires run through my vertebrae connected to a battery installed in my butt cheeks. Ask me anything. God damn,
hoping I don't get to that point.
He's all wired up, bro. Yeah, he sounds like he's all electrified and shit like that or something. I don't know what's going on with him. Let's see. All right. Let's continue on. Let's see what everybody else is up to. I'm glad everybody's checking in. We're almost done. Mrs. Thompson, elbows up, says, see, that's not Scott. Someone took him. I'm sure of it. Let's see. It's him. Let me assure you. Let's see. It's suspicious. Scott disappears as his 1 year anniversary approaches. That's right. Johnny A checks in. We didn't acknowledge him. Smash the light, says Johnny A. The enthusiasm and you guys partying in the chat is palpable today. Space Nerd checks in with the last one. We got a show to get on with, folks. I'm glad you set the vibe. That's what you just did. That was the opening chat family check-in. Now on with the show.
amongst yourselves.
Hell yeah, fantastic energy on a Wednesday in the opening chat family check-in. You guys are awesome, man. I had a hard time getting through that opening chat family check-in. You're in here, you're chatting, and you're ready to have fun in the middle of the day, folks. You know, some of you might need a little extra blessing around in here. But you ever feel like this is how your blessing gonna go? Watch this like this. You need to be healed. Oh, you see that, Scott? You see that, Scott? I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more, Scott. The power of Christ compels you.
That sound, that familiar
Yeah.
sound when it hits
You heard
the
that little
dome.
noggin, that, right?
Yeah.
That one sound that makes that unique sound. Johnny A checking in, saying hello to everybody. You guys are awesome. Yes, and the Reverend Wild Bill, you know, I was just thinking, Scott, he asked to come about, would he mind if would I mind if he stopped in on our Friday show? Certainly not. But it did remind me how it is the Halloween time of the year, and must be like, this must be Bill's time of the year to be on BF Live The Vibe. Must be a Halloween thing.
Yeah, he was on, I guess it was the last Halloween, and because that's when he married me and Bobby Nick. I know I keep saying that. I just think people ought to.
I know it's funny, and you do often bring it up because it's kind of one of those things we did in passing. So you kind of bring it up like that actually went down, like we actually did that and had like a whole kind of just fell into some kind of fun ceremony. So the Reverend Wild Bill, I don't know if he's going to marry anybody, but he'll be hanging out with us for a little bit on Friday. We'll have Pete guests stopping in and out. But let's have some fun here today. Now, folks, I'm going to do some news. I want to do some news and comment. The chat family is here, but don't worry and don't run, folks, because we're here about the positivity. We know we only get one ride on this planet, so we're about to make it a positive one by keeping it positive, doing the other news. We do the Vibe, not so serious news. That's what we're going to do. Don't be scared. We're going to have fun with the news, and I'm going to prove it right now. Let's. It is your dancing newsman, Bobby Fran, bringing you the other news. News and comment we're going to have fun with. This is the Not So Serious News on a Wednesday, folks. All right, we're going to start you off. I always say it's not so serious. Now, you guys, Scott and Pecan, you always so nice to be here on multiple days with me. You know that I've famously done these stories about everything being spilled on the highway. Beer, cheese, right?
Right.
It's turned into a theme. I didn't know I should have saved a folder of all these, Scott. I would have a whole folder compiled right now. We've had adult toys. We've had everything that you can think of spilled on the highway. So whenever I see one of these, I'm always intrigued to see what got spilled on the highway next. This time, an overturned truck spills 46,000 pounds of applesauce on a highway, Pecan.
Oh, shit.
For our first story. I'll show you what that looks like. It says that some lanes of a highway in Illinois' Franklin County were closed while crews worked to clean up the mess left by a semi-truck. What's that, buddy?
I said, oh, my God, that's my home county.
Is it? Okay. Well, some lanes in the highway in Illinois' Franklin County were closed while crews worked to clean up a mess left by a semi-truck that overturned and spilled its load of applesauce. I know what it spill your load, is it?
Oh, my God, that's just right away. Well, I'm going to dox myself. I better shut up.
Okay, well, Scott will be interested to know that the Illinois State Police said the single vehicle crash happened about 4:48 a.m. Monday on northbound Interstate 57, Scott, at mile marker 76, Scott.
I know exactly where it is.
No injuries were reported in the incident, but the applesauce spilled out onto the roadway. Mount Vernon-based Rick's Towing was summoned to the scene to assist. He knows that one too, huh?
The Dirty Burn. That's where most of my walking videos was.
Unbelievable. Well, Mount Vernon-based Rick, this is hitting literally close to Scott's home. Rick's Towing, he was summoned to the scene to assist with the cleanup, Scott. The business said about 46,000 pounds of the applesauce spilled out on the roadway, the equivalent of, and I know you kind of get these from your grandkids, Scott, the equivalent of 184,000 4-ounce applesauce containers, Pecan.
Yeah.
That's how much they spilled on the highway, 184,000 of those little Mott's containers. So there you go. There was close-up pictures of it. Let's look at it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's
blowing my mind, man.
Well, watch this, Scott. Here's the pictures of it.
Holy shit!
You can see that it covered the road. Pecan, see it?
Damn,
it looked like it was in those. It looked like it was in those pink barrels, and that's it, like right there on the road. And then Scott probably recognizes the tree line or the road.
Yeah, I know.
Right? And there you go, Scott. There it is on the side. So it happened in the middle of the night, 4 in the morning or something, almost 5 in the morning. Apparently near Scott, who's not doxing himself. But there you go. In our ongoing series of stories about stuff getting spilled on a highway, there's yet another one.
Man.
Exactly. Grab a spoon, says Space Nerd.
Yeah.
Let's see. What we got? Divorce papers.
Terry D knows where it's at.
You got 2 turntables and a microphone?
What?
Thanks, Johnny. Got see, everything's music to me. Great stream today, Johnny. Well, we're just getting started, buddy, but I appreciate your enthusiasm already. Like our friend Space Nerd says, grab a spoon and grab some applesauce for our next story in the Vibe Other News. This is the Not So Serious News, buddy. All right. I'm always intrigued, and this is an interesting story, Scott. I do a couple of these stories. Animals that go from one state to another, Scott.
Right.
These traversing animals. In this story, it's a perfect ending. Get it? Missing Virginia store cat is found hitching a ride to another state. So look, it looks like they got an Apple AirTag on it now, Pecan. This is a pretty, Scott, when I saw this, I saw that Apple AirTag, and I'm like, that's actually a pretty cool way to keep track of your animals, Pecan.
Yeah.
You can kind of like GPS them and know, hey, where's my cat at? Well, Francine, the calico cat, is back home at a Lowe's store in Virginia after going missing for a few weeks, hitching a ride on a truck that turned up at a sister facility in another state. 2 employees from a Lowe's in Richmond made the 90-minute drive early Monday to pick up Francine, who disappeared in September and recently was discovered at the company's distribution center in Garysburg, North Carolina. She was back on the job Tuesday playing with customers and posing for photos and soaking in affection. So, Scott, it seems like this store had like a store cat, basically, bro.
Right.
So the cat had the run of the store, and apparently I think it got in one of the trucks and ended up somewhere else. But this is like must be the most famous cat in this town. It goes on to say that Francine is one of us, the store supervisor, Wayne Schneider, said in a telephone interview. She's just amazing. And what she means here to our store and employees, you really can't imagine the outpouring that the employees and also the customers give her. So look, they like lined up when they brought her back in, Scott. They said she's lived there for like 7 years or something.
Damn.
Thank you, Johnny. Johnny was clearing that up when he says great stream today. He was letting you know, Pecan, that he enjoyed your morning high as well as this. Thank you for complimenting.
Thank you, Johnny A.
We appreciate you taking the time to do that. But yeah, this is a fun story here. But I don't know if they got it back due to the AirTag. I think what they did, they got on camera, Pecan, and they determined through the security cameras and the movements of the cat, they saw it jump on the back of the truck, and the manager put the gate down. It ended up about 85 miles away. Jumped a ride in the truck. So they drove and got the cat back. So I thought that was an interesting story. Good to see when animals get reunited. And that was interesting in that they have like a store cat, basically, Good.
Yeah.
Keeps the mice out, like they said, right?
Yep, they sure
That's
do.
what we noticed. All right. Well, in another kind of animal type story, I don't know if I would do this one. I would not. So I'm going to have to ask a question if I do this next one's, guys. This talks about the alligator that was intently watches the PGA golfer take his shot in Mississippi. You guys see any of this, Scott? You sound like you're laughing at it.
No, but whenever I see alligators and golfers and they're golfing right next to him, I always wonder, the alligator's just sizing them up, man.
watch when you see that. Yeah, Scott, that's what I'm thinking. I need to know how much money is involved if I'm going to do what this guy did. So there's him. There's the alligator in question looking out of the water.
Just watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was just like, I'm taking it in. I'm in a gallery. Vince Whaley made a difficult shot from inside the water at the PGA Tour's Sanderson Farms Championship with a dangerous spectator, an alligator watching closely. Whaley's ball went into the water Sunday at Jackson, Mississippi, course's 11th hole, and he ended up taking the shot from the shallow area where an alligator watched from deeper waters just a few feet away, Scott. No way. My heart rate is elevated just watching this, Golf Channel commentator Johnson Wagner said in the footage of the shot. Whaley made par on the hole and ended up tying for third at the end of the tournament, Scott. But here's the actual video, and I got to know how much money is on the line before I just stand and do this, Scott. Watch what this guy does, and watch how he exposes himself to this gator.
We had the ruling yesterday with the 2 golf balls in the bunker at 15, and now we have a gator.
So there he is with feet wet,
staring down a guy trying to win a PGA Tour event.
Here, this is the gator behind him, Scott.
There he is, yeah.
Now, with your back to him, on top of it.
Yeah, I know.
Just watch it.
I wouldn't want to do this with my eyes on him, Pecan, for fear that I wouldn't get my feet out of the mud fast enough.
Yeah.
That alligator could be on him so quick before he even took 2 steps, man.
Plus, if he swings, he might fall back too.
Right, that's not even counting if he doesn't fall or anything.
Run, motherfucker.
He wasn't quite sure where it ended up at first.
He's like, oh, you best be leaving, motherfucker. You best be leaving.
Taking a look at that swing. See, our camera guys don't walk towards the gator. They just zoom.
No. One more time. I just didn't like no, Scott. I would have turned around and go, how much, what position am I in? How much money am I going to make or not? So pecan.
The ruling yesterday with the 2 golf balls in the bunker at 15, and now we have a gator staring down a guy trying to win a PGA Tour event.
I mean, my heart rate's elevated.
He might as well be a gazelle. That's right, John. Because that gator, if he chose, he could swim over and be on his ass quick. That's right. See, Terry knows. That's why I'll be like, how much money? What position am I in, bro? These guys know.
At first.
And
I was taking a look at that swing.
What's
See,
up?
our camera guys don't walk towards the gator. They just zoom.
What he says, they're sizing him up. Yeah. And they ain't gonna do anything. It's very good. I don't know, but yeah, he would win that fight because that's his turf. Don't fuck with dinosaurs. That's right, Articulate John. You don't. Now, what are we talking about? R.I.P. Chubbs I'm seeing in here. R.I.P. Chubbs. Who are we talking about?
Will Killer. He's talking about the Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Oh, Chubbs from the movie. That's right. Okay. R.I.P. Chubbs. Thank you. I thought we lost somebody in our community again. But yeah, R.I.P. Chubbs. Absolutely. If you didn't see that. But I would not do that. Even if there was a lot of money on the line, I don't know if I'd do that. All right, well, this is one of the stories that I think a couple people in the chat were kind of talking about. Pecan, I tend to think that this probably happens more on the daily than we realize, and that asteroids just flew closer to the Earth than many satellites, the space agency says. What's your theory about that? I mean, we're out in this vast universe. There's asteroids and shit flying by, right, bro?
Yeah. Eventually, one's going to hit somebody's house.
Yeah, but we've had like stories about that, little meteorite things or something. But a lot of times they're just the ones out of the airplanes, those frozen shit meteorites. But, you know, it is kind of telling when they tell you that it flew actually closer to satellites, because that's something that we relate to on a daily basis. We're like, a lot of us realize that we're kind of surrounded with satellites and all. So to think that one of these kind of space objects got within that range is kind of more compelling. An asteroid just flew closer to the Earth than many satellites, according to the space agencies. The space object, named 2025 TF, zoomed over Antarctica at a distance of just 265 miles above the Earth's surface Wednesday, October 1st. So 265 miles above Antarctica is a piece of space junk. The European Space Agency said on Monday. The International Space Station orbits at a similar altitude, guys. So these are the comparables that are kind of a little more interesting about this one. The majority of low Earth orbit satellites at Earth orbit at altitude of between 100 miles and 1,242 miles, the research project Aerospace Security notes. The small asteroid is between 3.2 feet and 9.8 feet across, and it didn't pose a significant danger to the planet, the ESA said. However, the agency noted that it could have produced a fireball if it struck the Earth's atmosphere and became a meteorite once it hit the ground. So here's like the trajectory, guys. I think these two things like crossed this. I think there's a better right here. They like crossed like right here. So that's where it got like within 262 feet of us. It says astronomers didn't notice the asteroid until a few hours after it had passed, according to the ESA. The Catalina Sky Survey, a mission funded by NASA to track near-Earth objects, first spotted the object shortly after that. It was observed by astronomers at the ESA's Planetary Defense Office. And they talked about tracking down a meter-scale object in the vast darkness of space at a time when its location is still uncertain is an impressive feat, the ESA said. This observation helped astronomers determine the close approach, distance, and time given above to such high precision. The object is not expected to fly by the Earth again until April of 2087. So there's always stuff out there. You never know. And Scott, I live my life like that all the time. I'm thinking, you never know when the big one's going to come. I know I know what took out the dinosaurs, bro.
Yeah.
It's just luck. It's just luck that we're here. Let's see. All right. Big deal. It's snow and ice. Let's see. Faces of Death. He needs to watch Faces of Death. No thanks for that. All right. So that was kind of that near Earth object. All right. I want to talk about Ozzy Osbourne now, Scott. Now, I don't know if anybody told Terry Nee, but Terry Nee, Ozzy Osbourne passed away, bro. Ozzy Osbourne passed away. In this next story, so he's got a book coming out, P-Cunt.
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne finished Last Rites days before he died, and here's what he wrote. So I know for our book readers out there and our Ozzy fans, you might be excited to know that Ozzy Osbourne's book is out. Let's talk about this a little bit. It says it's tempting to flip to the end of Last Rites to read some of Ozzy Osbourne's final thoughts written down mere weeks before his death. But that would deny the pleasure of reading 345 pages of Osbourne's plain-spoken, expletive-peppered wit and negate the point of him sharing blunt descriptions of the physical agony he experienced in his last several years. Osbourne wrote Last Rites by Hachette Book Group. It's out right now, with Chris Ayres, an author and contributing editor at British GQ, who also co-wrote Osbourne's 2010 best-selling memoir, I Am Ozzy. That book delved into Osbourne's childhood in Birmingham, England, his evolution as the frontman of Black Sabbath and as a solo star, meeting Sharon, his manager and wife of 43 years at the time of his death in July, and frightening substances indulgences, which we all kind of famously know about. So there you go. So it says, while there are still some callbacks to some of the most famous myths and realities that followed his career, yes, he did bite the head off of a dove in a record label meeting. While 36 hours into the 72-hour bender, he did that. And yes, he did nip the neck off of a bat thrown on stage at an Iowa concert. And then he realized very quickly that it wasn't made of rubber, Scott. This book focuses on the heartbreaking physical deterioration of the Prince of Darkness. So yeah, touch on that story, buddy. That was when we were kids, that's all the story was. Yep. Ozzy bit a head off a bat, right?
Yep.
Ozzy bit a head off a bat. And but you know, a lot of people thought he did it himself, and then that got convoluted with the whole record label kind of story where they kind of he did the dove thing, but he was kind of lit up when he did that. I think he was kind of tore up on drugs when he did that one, but like they said, the one that happened in concert that he's more famous for, when he thought it was a rubber bat and he kind of bit it off there. So that's what Ozzy's known for. But if you want like in-depth details or more about that and to find out how he was actually feeling days before that whole kind of celebration concert that we covered, pick up Ozzy Osbourne's memoir, Last Rites, at a bookstore near you. Ozzy Osbourne's Last Rites in the other news, in the not-so-serious news. Now, Scott, let me see. Tiffany Washington says, let's get some comments on this. Sharing is going downhill without Ozzy. They do, Tiffany, seem like they had that symbiotic relationship to where if one goes, they very much rely on the other. And if one's gone, I don't think the other one wants to exist. So we'll have to be watching out Sharon as we're going to watch the next person I'm going to tell you about. Ozzy and Jack's World Detour was Ozzy at his best. Yeah, if you ever get to see those guys like out on the road and traveling to all those places and learning about history and everything, look up Ozzy and Jack's World Detour. That was fun programming to watch. JFK Head Junk checks in on the vibe, sneaks in with a fun, astute comment. What's up, JFK? Headshot. How you doing, everybody? Jack is worried about his mom, Tiffany says. I'm sure they all are, Tiff, because they very much had that symbiotic relationship where they were always together and they were a unit and they relied on each other. So we'll have to see how that goes. Sharon's going downhill. Let's see. We got that. Sharon will cash in on him. Well, that's what she's been doing. I mean, that was her job, basically, to make money out of him. Perry didn't report it, so it's not true. Is that the case, nephew?
Shut the fuck up.
Don't talk to nephew like that, and you're not even allowed to call him nephew no more after you insulted him. Sharon is going bank on Ozzy. That's what she's always done. Homeless Hoovy checks in with Andrew emojis. Where is Andrew? Sorry, Terry. I'm sorry to put it to you like that. Love seeing Bobby and Scott's long child, Jake, last night. I see Jake more and more around in the chat. And what is with this shit? I was on Jake dropping his payment link in the no filter last night. You guys are awfully nice to do that. Awfully nice to do that. He's like, see, I think I don't control 100, but yeah, what the fuck. Coming from the experience, be the first one to go. Living without your soulmate is torture. 10 years ago, but it hurts every day. I'm sorry, Space Nerd, and I don't know if my cousin watches on the regular, but I have a cousin that lost her another cousin of mine after 54 years, and I can't imagine that. And I see the agony that she goes through, and also I imagine it's very much the same with Ozzy and Sharon, who were together 43 years. But let's honor somebody before she dies, and let me check in on Dolly Parton, y'all. We got a Dolly Parton health watch. I'm glad I'm not doing a celebrity death report yet on the superstar that is Dolly Parton, Scott. Now, dare I say, next to Tina Turner, who they did that horrible statue of, Dolly Parton is probably one of the other badass females in music that I respect. Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You're welcome, Wavy G. I don't want your former uncle insulting you anymore.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, he was trying to be nice to you, and all you got to do is be a nice uncle, and you were an asshole to him. But let's talk about Dolly Parton before she dies, because Dolly Parton's sister, Frida, asked for prayers for the singer's health. So, yeah, if you have Dolly Parton on your death pool at work, you're getting close, folks. Oh, my goodness. Let's read about this and see what Dolly's been up to, because she hasn't stopped working a bit. Frida Parton is looking for support. 1 week after Dolly Parton postponed 6 shows from her upcoming Dolly Live in Las Vegas residency, her younger sister requested prayers while sharing an update on the country singer's health. She says, late last night, I'm just assuming that's how she talks. Late last night, I was up praying for my sister Dolly, Frida wrote on Facebook on October 7th. Many of you know she hasn't been feeling her best lately. I truly believe in the prayer, and I have been led to ask all of the world that loves her to be prayer warriors and pray with me, Frida says. She's strong. She's loved. Now, her sister's 68-year-old, the 68-year-old continued, and with all the prayers being lifted for her, I know in my heart she's going to be just fine. Godspeed, my sissy Dolly. We love you all. We all love you. Dolly announced on September 28th that she had to postpone her residency, which was set to run from December 4th to December 13th at the Coliseum Theater in Caesars Palace until September 2026 due to health challenges. And this is a quote from Dolly saying, my doctors tell me that I must have a few procedures. The 79-year-old explained, Scott. She's 79 and still living at this high rate and touring and everything. It says, as I joked with them, it must be time for my 100,000-mile checkup, although it's not the usual trip to see my plastic surgeon, Dolly quipped. She says, in all seriousness, given this, I'm not going to be able to rehearse and put together a show that I want you to see, and the show that you deserve to see. You pay good money to see me perform, and I want to be at my best for you. Although the Jolene singer noted that she can work on her projects from her Nashville home, she admitted she'll need a little time to get show ready. 79 years old out, Scott, and still kicking it out there, Dolly Parton. It says, Widow Killer points out so astutely, she's working 9 to 5. Hi-oh. What a way to make a living there, Widow Killer. On time with that. There you go.
You know something I always suspected about her, and I hope I'm not wrong on this, that she resisted the urge because she must have been offered some big money to pose nude or, topless or something.
Had to be, Scott. Bro, had to be. She came up in the days of the Playboy and the bro, had to. That's an interesting topic.
Go that route.
Yeah, and that she was her own business person. She still owns the majority stake in Dollywood, her very own theme park that's highly rated. It's rated even above Disney and some of the bigger parks. So this woman is a prolific songwriter, businesswoman. She's a badass. I've always respected her. You go, Dolly. Get better. She is bad, boy. She got theme parks. She got products. Dolly, who has continued to navigate a difficult chapter in her life following the death of her husband of 58 years, Carl Dean, in March. She emphasized that she's simply taking a well-needed break to rest. 79 years old, lost her. She says, don't worry about me quitting the business because God hasn't said anything about stopping yet. But I believe he is telling me to slow down right now so I can be ready for more big adventures for all of you. As Dolly continues to recover, keep reading for more celebs who have shared insights into their health. Well, there you go, guys. So Dolly Parton, she is a badass. And Scott, and then a lot of people that only knew the I Will Always Love You from Whitney Houston don't even realize that she wrote that song and is mega rich off of that peacunt alone. Yeah. Right? And then Jolene, a great song. I love the White Stripes version of Jolene. If you ever...
I guess she still has. I guess she still owns that theme park too.
She does. She is the 51% majority holder. I read that about a month ago, Scott. There's a management company, but she is the majority, and she still kind of determines all that. But let's see. Dolly wrote, "I will always love you." Yes. Wasn't she on the cover of Playboy? Well, that was the kind of the appeasement widow killer, right, Scott? Like if they couldn't really get him to do the whole centerfold, all right, how about lingerie and a cover? Okay, I'll do lingerie and a cover, right? So she might have done lingerie and a cover. Let's look that up. Let's do Dolly Parton, DOO. Right, Scott, because yes.
I'm positive she didn't, or I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure she didn't.
Bro, you would know that would be in your spank bang to this day, bro. Come on, man. Be in your spank bang to this day. Come on. All right, now there are images of Dolly Parton in bunny ears and stuff. So, yeah, Scott, they tried. Let me see if... Look. Going back. Let's go back to this one. Let's see. Nope. What's this? This is from 1978, Scott. This was the cover.
Oh, the interview. That's why.
Right. Well, that was the whole thing. If you couldn't get them to spread, then they would get him to, get him to do the interview. Dolly Parton right there on Getting Dirty. How long is that? 5 minutes long. We're not going to do all that. But yeah, Scott. So there you go. She did. Now did Dolly Parton? Let's see. Was Dolly Parton in Playboy? Oh no. How old? No, not that. Was Dolly Parton about nude in Playboy? Let me see that. Figure this out. Oh, I better watch what I put on that screen on those searches. Oh shit. Dolly Parton says she refused to do a naked photo shoot, Scott. This is from 2024. Since we're doing this, that's a great follow-up, Scott. Let's see what this is all about. Good call on that, Scott. All on you. Let's see this. Scott is filling in on the Dolly Parton story. We're honoring Dolly Parton and the things we love about her before she dies, and we have to do an in memoriam about her. So let's do this story, Scott. It says Dolly Parton says she refused to do a naked photo shoot for her 1978 Playboy cover that I just showed you, buddy. You were right on about her morals and instincts, buddy. It says Dolly Parton says she was completely comfortable posing on the cover of Playboy magazine in 1978, but only if she could be fully clothed, Scott.
Right.
Parton became the first ever country star to appear on the cover of the men's magazine. For the cover shoot, she dressed up like the Playboy bunny, wearing a black bustier, black bunny ears, and a dazzling white bow tie connected to a pink collar. In her latest book, Behind the Seams, My Life of Rhinestones, published in October of 2023, Parton said she was initially nervous about appearing in the men's magazine. "I wasn't comfortable doing that cover, but they just wouldn't hush until I did a cover for Playboy." See? That was the pressure back then. You're either on the cover or you're going to spread it all, but you're going to be in this magazine one way or the other. Now Parton tells Business Insider that she was hesitant because she didn't want to do a nude shoot. She goes, "I was comfortable doing the cover," Parton says. "I was not going to do any of the layouts, the nudity, and all of that," she says. Well, there you go, Scott. We confirm what you said about our girl Dolly. You're absolutely right, brother. All right, let's see. Dolly wrote, "I will always love you," and making bank on that. She was on the cover. It's 19. Look, Tiff is doing all the research over there. Look at it. She got all the research going, girl. She gives me Dollywood. I'm playing all the wrong sounds. Play 2 wrong sounds on that one. There you go. Give up. Next one. Let's see. "I always bought Playboy for the interviews." The jerking off was just a little extra side thing that you got to burn along with it. Let's see. Space Nerd, like what JFK Headchunk said. "She still has time to do one," says our friend Articulate. Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Wait a minute. Nobody wants that. Maybe they do. True story. When I was married, I actually, and Space Nerd has indicated she was that Space Nerd. In fact, she held true to her name, and she read the articles in Playboy. She let us know that before. Hey, you're laughing. And Nerd talking about the Jimmy Carter interview from 1978. Oh my God. You guys are throwing the Wayback Machine in on me. And Just a Guess checks in number 25. You're number 1. But that number 25 does remind me, Justa, are you the 25th like? Now, liking is absolutely free, folks. I know you like me, but could you hit the like button wherever you're watching BF Live The Vibe? Let them know. And they might go, hey, this guy's got more likes. We'll put him up higher in the algorithm. Thank you very much. As I bring you another story about a celebrity before they die, Scott. This is the theme today, apparently. We're going to talk about Dick Van Dyke. You have Dick Van Dyke on your death pool? Well, look, we got Shatner as like 93, 94. You got bummed out when you thought he died last week. So we got Shatner. We got Dolly Parton. And we have Dick Van Dyke. If you have him on your death pool, he jokes about his 100th birthday. He goes, "It'd be funny if I didn't make it." Dick Van Dyke, he said it about his damn self, P-Cunt.
That's fucking hilarious.
It says, the Dick Van Dyke is maintaining his signature wit ahead of a milestone birthday. The Mary Poppins star, 99 years old, cracked a dark joke about his upcoming 100th birthday while attending a Vandy High Tea event in Malibu, California on October 5th, according to People magazine. His quote says, "I'm not officially 100 until December," he noted, per the outlet. 2 months. 2 months, he says. "It'd be funny if I didn't make it." Van Dyke attended the event, which raised money for the Van Dyke Endowment of the Arts and the Dick Van Dyke Museum, alongside his wife, Arlene. When a fan asked him his secret to looking young, he pointed to his wife and said the secret was right here beside me. And he pointed to a wife, according to the video from the event shared. So look, there was a recent picture when he was taken. I see him he's sitting on beds more. He's going to be 100 on 12/12, the day of the bake-off. Scott, it's all coming together. It's all organic. It's all kismet, Perry. We're going to have a 12/12 bake-off and Dick Van Dyke 100th birthday celebration at Perry Caravello's place. Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, get your party hat ready. You know all about Dick. You know everything about Dick. Dick Van Dyke is set to turn 100 on December 13th. Oh, you're close, Terry Nee, right there. It says, well, we can still have the party on the 12th, and we will.
Yep.
In November, the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang star will be out with a book tied to the occasion called 100 Rules of Living to 100, an optimist guide to a happy life, in which he reveals his secrets for maintaining your joie de vivre and making the most out of your life. We talk about here every day on The Vibe that you've been given per the publisher. That's right. Dick knows what's up. And we know Dick right here. Look at that. Look at Dick right there. On his birthday weekend, Fathom Entertainment is also releasing the Dick Van Dyke 100th celebration. That's a celebration, bitches. Which is described as a film weaving together classic TV and film clips, heartfelt interviews with Van Dyke and his legendary co-stars, and a moving visit with the star to his hometown of Danville, Illinois. It will play in theaters for a limited 2-day engagement on December 13th, December 14th. That is, if he makes it, Dick Van Dyke to his 100th birthday. Now, that's funny, Scott, when you got that sense of humor about yourself. Go, man, I'm 100. You can joke about anything, son.
Yeah.
Let's see. He overcame alcoholism, so the friend FJ.
Yeah. Sure
Widow
did.
Killer said Dio Brando just made 3 more AI videos.
Shit.
Widow Killer, we could do just a whole show of content, and that's kind of why we do Perry Talk and everything, because there's so much great shit out there. When an erection makes Dick's self-demise joke come to fruition, no, let's see. Terry, they did have a wide variety of articles. That is the odd thing about them. Even though Pecan, I was there for the titties, right? But Scott, I always did hear that it was like award-winning journalism that I had to flick past to get to the titties.
Yeah.
Like that was just the shit in the way and getting to the breasticles, Pecan, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But you always did hear that it was apparently like highbrow, very like high-minded, very good thinking articles in the Playboy. But they were just shit I had to get past to get to the breasticles. But I don't have to flip past anything to get to these breasticles I'm about to show you, because I'm about to end this newscast the way I end every BF Live The Vibe fun, not so serious newscast with a Bikini Report. Now, guys, this is about a topic that I brought up last week, but I'm just going to let it roll because she looks a lot better talking about it than I did. So we'll go over it one more time. A famous brand, Maxwell House, they did a little something, changed their brand name. So the Bikini Report had a little fun with that. We did the story last week, so for those of you who weren't here it comes for the first time. And if you were here last week, she's going to do it a lot better and look a lot better in this suit than I would. Hey, Bikini Report, tell everybody about that silly thing Maxwell House did. Maxwell Apartment, they changed their name. Tell them all about it.
For 133 years, the iconic Maxwell House coffee brand recently changed its name to Maxwell Apartment. Okay, to be clear, it was temporary and a marketing stunt, but hey, we're talking about it, so clearly it worked. To mark National Coffee Day, the company announced the switch to Maxwell Apartment because, quote, Americans seek value in areas of their everyday, including where they live, with nearly a
Take it easy, baby, don't you give me no lip.
third opting to rent versus purchase a home. And to tie that in, the company then offered a 12-month lease offer on the Maxwell Apartment Coffee, aka a year's supply for under $40. They said the name change and deal celebrated smart choices adding up, and that choosing to make coffee at home instead of hitting a cafe is a great way to save money. In fact, they claim that the deal could save coffee drinkers over $1,000 a year. It's all pretty clever and catchy, but I want to know, would $1,000 a year be enough to make you switch from coffee shop treats to just brewing your own cup of joe? Let us know in the comments, and remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. She got that sway going on. Now, Johnny A reminds us that Jerry, his brother Jerry and Dick Van Dyke had a show for a while. The Johnny A, he says that show rocked. I didn't know until many years later. I watched that show Coach that was on back in the day. And his son, his brother Jerry Van Dyke was the sidekick coach or whatever on that show. And that's a little something I didn't really know going into that show. And I'm like, oh my God, that's Jerry Van Dyke. It's Dick Van Dyke's brother. So he made that show a lot of fun. Thanks for the reminder of Jerry Van Dyke. Johnny knows about all the dicks apparently. Let's see. 100% says Terry. Tiffany Washington says apartment coffee. Coach, there you go. See, he got it. FJM pulled it. Coach, Jerry Van Dyke from Coach. Space Nerd says it's a cute tankini, but Tiffany Washington differs and says, I hate the bikini. Hated it. Space Nerd says, I make my own cold brew, my own coffee shop. You go, girl. Tally's here. You want to get high? You know I do.
Get high, Tally.
That's right. It's important. That's right. It's important. Let's go. All right, let's do this. Tally is here, ready to get high. I just posted the new videos in Discord for the Perry segment. Well, since you got some, why don't we do some? How about this? In 1991, Mr. Perfect manager went by Coach. Thank you for that one. Tiffany Washington's ready to go. Terry Nee says, I'm a Folgers gal. The best part of that was cold-blooded, but funny, says Terry Nee. Let's see. Back walked the Willie Nelson, my dog, 7.2 pound Morky. Checking in Mandy Dip is. She's getting high and walking dogs. It is, that's right. It is towel use is very important, Tally. And we'll continue going over it. I didn't know Coach and Jerry were brothers. I'm not sure. The show was Coach. Jerry Van Dyke was on it. Dick Van Dyke's brother. He was the sidekick of the main Craig T. Nelson character, the Coach. I got the runs on Duncan. That's not how it goes. America. Oh, well, maybe he got the runs on Duncan. America runs on Duncan. I like some of your other names you were coming up with. He was saying like Folgers shitty walk-up apartment, studio walk-up apartment, and shit like that. And yes, Tally, I do want to get high. Come on, let's do it real quick. We'll leave this sexy girl up here. We're going to wrap up this newscast, but we're going to do a spontaneous hit, and we'll play our song, Another Dab Done for Donkey Kongington, or anybody you're missing. Let's smoke, Tally. You want to get high? The answer is yes with Tally. Another dab done for donks. Another dab done for donks. Do-do-doom, doom, doom. Another dab done for donks. And another dab done, and another dab done. Another dab done for donk. Hey. Gonna dab you too. Another dab done for dunks. Another dab done for dunks. Yes, it's Mr. Hanky Godfrey. Dice Godfrey. Now, was that not fun, folks? Did I not trick you into having fun with news? News, comment, and fun. The BF Live, The Vibe, other news. That was the BF Live, The Vibe. Not so serious news. Now let's get on with more fun with the show. Are we having it, folks? Are we doing it? I didn't change my setback because I got to come back to my company hangout set. That was the BF Live the Vibe news. That was the not so serious news. That was a lot of fun. And Scott, I didn't know you were going to add that little extra about Dolly Parton. I didn't know you had such strong feelings about her being nude or not in the magazine. So you would have been disappointed at that age, or what do you? Because a lot of people wanted to see them titties back in those days.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, at the time, I probably wanted to see him, but now that I've gotten older and I can look back on life and stuff, I can remember for many years that was the first thought whenever I'd hear Dolly Parton. My first flash thought would think, I'd be like, yeah. Well, I think she never posed nude.
Wow, that's amazing. And another one that they got, we talked about her about a month or so ago, was Vanna White was another one because she was on TV for so many years and still is, a matter of fact, still doing a Wheel of Fortune with Ryan Seacrest. But back in like that from late 90s, mid to late 80s to 90s era, she was like the it girl that everybody knew about, walking back and forth, looking good. And everybody said, hey, I want to see a little more of that. That's what Playboy was all about. And I think they did the lingerie thing with her and they found those photos that, they caught her when she was innocent and first came to Hollywood, Pecan. Those famous stories about they got to me before I knew what was going on, like Perry Caravello with SAG cards and stuff.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, bro, you could have left. You didn't have to give the hand in that. Let's forget it. And you didn't have to take nude photos, maybe like our friend Vanna White did. All right, well, look at this. Tammy and Scott, our emojis are being utilized by my friend and member right here, FJM. Scott, did you get a new lighter? Boy, they're very observant here, Scott.
I'm still using these two pieces of shit.
What do you do with two? Are you sparking one and putting the gas on the other one, Scott?
Yeah, it's windy out here, so it's
This is like the 2TV situation where you used to use one for the picture and one for the sound. You're using one for the spark and one for the gas, aren't you? Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh man, I got to get you one of these torch things I got, Scott, that work outside. The vape pen I got, it's butane and it's self-contained. Oh, you can use this in any windy situation, my friend. I have to point you to one of those, let you know. I don't know if I can send them through mail, but I can get one your way. Let's see. I'd like to see who has better fully shown cans, Dolly or Vanna. And if you could see them, is that that you're saying? Well, those ones on Dolly, they look like they was on their own, Scott. They were just out of control. Like every time you saw her, they looked bigger, Pecan.
Yeah.
On every show she did. Like, did they get bigger since the last time I saw Dolly Parton? Some of them women, like Robin Quivers, she had them natties that just kind of, they seemed like they kept growing. Didn't she like famously get reduction and they grew back on her or some shit?
I didn't know they grew back.
They did. Yeah, she complained about them getting bigger again on her or something. 2 more days until Randy realizes the video of what happened in 1992. That's right, because they are finding, Scott, on the last episode of Perry Caravello Live, that Randy, even back in 1992, had hidden cameras in the office. So we're going to see eventual footage of Perry Caravello earning his SAG card, Pecan.
Shut the fuck up.
We're going to see you probably bent over like the BUR. Oh my, we're going to see it, Widow Killer. I'll do a little Perry segment after we take a break at 1:30 East right here. It's only 2.5 minutes. I'll come back and I'll find those videos, Widow Killer, those new videos. Whoop, let me check you out. We'll find those videos that you have over there on the 100 Proof podcasting page, those new ones that you put in, and we'll make them part of it. Hoya, boys, says Chris Popke. The talented producer and creator and performer on a lot of these great Popkey tracks that I play on here, the original songs, like Marilyn Monroe photos before she got famous. That was the it girl that everybody went, hey, I need to see her naked. I need to see a little bit more of that. Mandy Diff is laughing. Widow Killer says, releases and not realizes, stupid. Oh, autocorrect. Is this like prevalent and prevalent with Sal? Prevalent. Sal Governale. Stormy checks in on the vibe and says he must not have got the new lighter out of the bag when he got the tobacco other day. Stormy checks in and says,
I got it right here, but it's out of fluid. I got it, but it don't.
Oh man,
I got all kinds of lighters.
Sometimes you get one of those ones and it kind of leaked on the counter. Went Jesus.
I got all kinds of them.
Scott, were you that guy who said, "Hey, let me like"? You had to be that guy when you like lit a bowl or cigarette, you walked away with, you just quietly walked away with it, right? Yeah, look at this. Look at that collection.
But I can only get these two to work together.
You got 10 lighters out there. He's got a spark one and gas another one. All right, well, if you want to contribute to a fund or something.
Zippo.
Need something out there. She got skinnier, says our friend Terry Nee. She's kind of good as far as her body style, but them titties didn't look they lost any weight, Terry Nee. It takes a lot of money to look this cheap. Dolly says, and I love her, much like a Joan Rivers, a space nerd. I love her, how she has no shame to her game. Like, yeah, I go to a doctor and get this taken care of, or this lifted, or make myself look good. No shame to Dolly's game. 79 is still rocking it. She is a badass woman, human being, entrepreneur. Yep. Scott, the XM42M flamethrower, you understand, is legal in 49 cents. Oh, shit gets lit.
It's this storm that one Stormy's talking about. It's one of them torches that you can just hear the fluid go.
You just hear it just burning, right?
Yeah, so that goes through pretty quick.
Oh shit! If you can hear it, then it sounded like it was just eating fluid if it was making that noise, Scott. Sal and Richard did a couple songs about Robin having 34 G's. Let's see if we can find some of those. Oh yeah, boys, Scuff with Shane steps in on a Wednesday. How you doing, man? We're just we're making our way up. We're exactly halfway through this episode of BF Live, The Vibe on a Wednesday. Stream show 398. Hello to Tiff from Stormy. Popke says, Vanna's Playboy spread was full early 80s Bush. Oh. Bush. Like an airbag in a car, right? You can boom, when you hit up against that shit, you're like, trying to get that. Popke, 70s and 80s Bush. There was nothing like it. Classic. Hey, Popke, you're getting your greetings in the chat. Hey, Shane from Tiffany, Washington. Mandy Diff shouts out, gets the love from Stormy. Hey, Tiff, how are you? You guys are awesome. Prevalent. See, he knows. Popke knows the old prevalent. Exactly. He remembers that. LOL already. I have some inside. I'll be back soon. I'm surviving. Shane, how you doing? Says Tiffany. All right, well, why don't we do this? I always
need a soda too, Stormy. Sorry.
Oh my God. Well, I always get help for Scott, says Amanda Diff. She's looking out for him, making sure he's got the lighter and everything he needs to keep having fun. Motherfucker, I'm on probation. Don't be bringing up that shit about me, you understand? I was not drunk, you understand? I had food poisoning, surely, you motherfucker. It was food poisoning, you understand? Free smoke shop lighters suck, but you got to use them quick, guys, right? P-Cunny's not wrong about that. That's funny, Johnny A. I have a couple that's got, I think I have a couple that don't work. They got like smiley faces from the 70s on them or some shit. The free smoke shop lighters suck, says Johnny A. checking in. I just saw one of those at the smoke shop a couple days ago, says our friend, days ago. No free lighters around here. I wish, says our friend Stormy. All right, I'm going to go through. You guys are having fun talking about just funny, silly, fun, regular shit. What do you say we take a little pause for the calls, everybody, right here? It's halfway through the 3 hours that we try to bring you here every day, Monday through Friday. Let's take a brief 2.5-minute piss break. It gives you a chance to do just that, and you can grab something to drink or something to smoke or a snack or a friend and tell them that there's 30 people in here. There's room for plenty more. And we're going to check the National Day calendar. Keep having fun after this. We'll go see what Widow Killer threw in the Discord. We'll go over and do a little Perry talk. We'll do a little break and that stuff like that. I got whack tracks. I got advertisements. I got karaoke, horrible karaoke. I got a lot of stuff we could get to. But we're not going to get to any of it until I start with this 2.5-minute piss break, folks. That's all it takes. So go do what you got to do, but make sure that you got to come back here because that's what you got to do too. In 2.5 minutes for more fun right here on BF Live The Vibe.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. PP breakdown, PP breakdown. Break it down, PP, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
It's mine. I can do what I want. I touch my pee-pee. I hope you touch yours or do whatever you had to do to come back for the second half of BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 398. 2 more shows until 400 shows. Thank you. The girl rocks. Electra just did a new song, says Johnny A., the talented DJ Electrify, was the creator of that song. We collaborated on that quite naturally one day. I said, I just need a piss break because we would do 3 hours of a show and I would keep Scott and Bobby Nick and all these guys lingering. And they're like, hey, BF, something's going to break over here. So we built in a piss break and the lovely DJ Electrify made me that track. There you go. Thank you for that. We're back to having fun. Let's see. Okay, we got that in here. All right, guys. Well, Pecan, my friend Pecan here. No Bobby Nick so far, Mandy did. You know, I'm surprised when he does make shows. Really, I'm more surprised when he makes shows than I am surprised when he doesn't make my show. Because Bobby Nick burns the candle at both ends. He's up doing the late shows and the late shows. And then when he's done that and Jay's going, Bob Nick, will you do a show with me? Because nobody likes doing shows with me. And everybody thinks I suck. And Bobby Nick goes, yes, Jay, I will do a show.
What's up, guys? Hey, buddy.
I will do a show with you, Jay. So he's probably up real late last night, I'm guessing, Pecan.
Well, Jay did a late night show too, and Bobby was on there, so that's the last time I seen. That's the last time I seen Bobby. He was on his show for like a good hour.
Now, I've been podcasting the longest of anybody with my friend Bobby Nick, and if I know anything just by out of instinct, I will say that Bobby Nick would be the kind of person that will wake up all of a sudden and join us at the end of the show and be ripping and ready to go for In the Lounge. That's just my guess, but don't shoot the messenger if I'm wrong anyway. But right here, let's keep having fun on BF Live The Vibe. Now, Pecan, we talk about, we love pets here on BF Live The Vibe. We got dogs and cats and things of this nature. You understand? What's your pet situation currently, if I can ask?
Well, they're outside cats, but yeah, I have at least, I think the most that's been out there has been at least 10. So.
Yeah, we had that situation going over at another family's residence where the outside cats are always around and they kind of know to be around. So that's what you got, huh?
Yeah, but I love the situation because, you know, right behind the house is nothing but trees. It's all woods and everything. So you're going to get all kinds of rodents and everything. So it keeps the mice away from having them around because we've never had mice in the house at all.
That's good. I know
you'll see them outside dead because, you know, the cats, they go around and take them out and everything and play with them and whatever. But other than that, you don't see them around. But they're great cats. They know when I'm coming home. They know when I'm going to open that door. If I'm, like this, they know when I'm going to open that door. And there they are. Some of them try to come in. It's like, no, motherfucker, you got to go out there and eat.
That's how I ended up with my first cat, Pecan, when me and my wife got together. We lived in a place where you weren't supposed to have cats, and the cat came in, and we were like, what are we going to do now? And so we ended up that cat found us rather than the other way around. Well, this person has they're very loving, like you said, they know when you're coming, they know our feelings, they know our instincts and rhythms. But let's see if you ever had an animal that kind of feels a sense of empathy like this one I'm about to show you right here, Pecan. Check this out.
Se rompió la pierna. Y su hámster lo imitó.
Don't try to guess what the guy's saying, but you'll get that from the pictures. So the guy's laid up with a broken leg, right? So Scott's back just in time. Hey, I'll let him wait till he puts his earbuds on so he can see this, and I can set this up for him, Scott. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
What's up, man? I saw you putting your headphones on. I was waiting to run this clip. We were just talking about the different pets and animals in our life, and Peacock was talking about cats and how they pick up on our rhythms and all this stuff. And he was also saying how they keep mice away from the house. I imagine much like your pets are out there in the circle of life, that whole thing and all. But I was asking Peacock, if you ever had a pet that had maybe had this much sympathy or empathy for you, like this guy that has like a broken ankle or something. Check this out.
Se rompió la pierna y su hámster lo imitó.
It's a hamster, guys, and look what he's doing with his leg.
Oh, hell no.
He has his legs stiffed out, bro, and he's laying next to his dude. Look at this. He won't change. Look, he had to stop him from doing it. Look.
Se rompió la pierna y su hámster lo imitó.
He's like, hey, dog, why are we laying in bed doing Thriller, dog? Hey, it's Thriller, dog. He's like doing Thriller. Like, what? Clearly taunting him.
Yeah.
Hey, look at you. Look at what your stupid ass looks like over here. Hey, you look like this over here, doing Thriller with your dumb ass. This is what you look like. So we're doing the leg thing. Okay, see?
Se rompió la pierna y su hámster lo imitó.
Our new dog chases off cats, so the mouse war is on. Oh no. The cats, they're helping you. They're your natural help. That's funny. Look, Mandy does that all. Clearly taunting him.
Se rompió la pierna.
All right, we ran it enough. There you go. I thought that was pretty damn funny. Hey, I don't think we acknowledge Matt checking in. I see Pecan acknowledge him. So we're doing the leg thing again. Okay. My big sister checked in and she said, oh, will you bring the cats in when it gets cold? I don't know if anybody has the capacity for that cat, but my big sister checks in the vibe. That was funny, man. That was awesome. Clearly taunting him. I saw Matt checked in. How you doing there, buddy? I saw Pecan acknowledge you. Matt steps into the vibe. Sounds like an episode of Tom and Jerry. Kind of does. Kind of does. Let me zoom. Okay, there you go. Juggalette Jen steps into the vibe.
Yeah.
I don't see what my friend. Let's go over to the Discord real quick and see these videos that if you see a Discord link running in the chat, that's how Widow Killer and other people send me stuff through that community, the Discord link. It's absolutely free. It's 100 Proof Podcasting, and there's a BF Live section that he sends me stuff. That's where those kind of Mr. Rogers videos came through. Let's see. I don't know if that's where you sent me those, or I think we watched all of those other ones. Let's see. Kathy Linder, Widow Killer, and Jen get acknowledged from our friend Mandy Diff. Why don't we see what's going on? I think there were some good ones on the National Day Calendar today. Yes, a moment away. Why don't we go check out the National Day Calendar? Because it's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something, and we get a lot of fun talking points off of it. So let's see what's going on. Let's do our National Day Calendar check. The National Day, hey, if you will. The check of the National Day Calendar. That's right, our check-in of the national calendar. It's the National Day, hey. There's always a holiday or celebration for someone or something, so we like to check the calendar and acknowledge the weird and wacky holidays that exist for today, and today being good old Wednesday, middle of the day, middle of the week, October 8th, right here in the middle of the week, hanging out with the chat family. On the National Day calendar, it's American Touch Tag Day. Are there foreign versions of this? American Touch Tag Day. You know, this has become so intense, Pecan. Do you not see on like ESPN and certain sports channels, they have professional tag leagues now? Have you noticed that?
No.
They have professional level tag. I'll see if I can pull some up on American Tag Day. It's National Fluffernutter Day. I know a lot of people are passionate about, and this is a regional thing, my understanding. Who enjoys a fluffernutter on National Fluffernutter Day? We can talk about that. How about National Pierogi Day? Where's Brian Kowalczyk? He always talks about pierogies. It's his day. It's National Pierogi Day on the National Day calendar. It's also National Hero Today. We kind of do need another hero. Ooh, it's National Curves Day. Oh, God, girl.
There you go.
Let's see what you got going on there. How about National Take Your Parents to Lunch Day? If you have the opportunity and they're still with us, maybe that's something you can do. National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work or School Day. What? Come on. National Stop Bullying Day. National Emergency Nurses Day. There's a lot of them today, guys. Man. I'm not sure we'll get to all of them, but let's get into, now, I think most of us grow up before the advent of the internets and things like that. Scott, you play some tag back in the day?
I love some tag.
Yep. Yeah. Tag, or kind of a version of that was like King of the Mountain, but a little different. That was different than you just kind of pushed each other. We just knocked each other off the top of a hill and tried to be King of the Mountain, right?
We used to play I lived in like a town like Mayberry, so we used to be able to play late at night, when the after that. So we used to play flashlight tag. That was my favorite.
Oh yeah, where you turn them on and off and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn them on and off. I'm here. You go one flashlight tag, and then you got to turn it off, and then you run and try not to get caught. We did that, Scott.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me try. They actually have it. I've seen it on TV, Pecan. I'll run you a little bit of video. They actually have World Chase Tag, the most extreme game of tag you've ever seen. Yeah, and it's all timed out. Let's cover this a little bit on National Tag Day. So the innocent game that we all grew up playing as kids is actually a sanctioned sport now. World Chase Tag. Let's check a little bit of this out. 20 seconds, and the question says, can you survive 20 seconds? So there's a runner, and then there's a chaser, a tagger, and a taggee. You got to avoid them for 20 seconds in order to be successful at not being tagged. This is legit. I've seen this on TV.
This is what the NFL will be soon.
What's that, Scott?
This is what the NFL will be soon.
Yeah, because they can't touch each other. They just got to avoid each other kind of thing.
Tag,
they got to just tag. I'll slap you. I'll scratch your eyes out, you bitch.
Now looking to level this match up at one apiece.
So that guy, he's got to avoid the chaser for 20 seconds, bro.
Oh, shit.
And they run into some shit, Pecan.
Continues the chase. And he reaches through the bars and he gets him.
He got him with 6.8 seconds left. Look at that.
What's a dive from a toy Cuban? I mean, from a stumble early on in the chase, you think
Hey.
that player's out, but I mean,
I resemble that remark. Popke says, you guys have obviously played touch butt in the park. Hasn't everyone? Touch butt. You don't have to be so specific about what we were touching there, Popke. Don't be overly specific. It's just tag.
Hello, Frisco.
Penis tag, butt tag. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Did I say that out loud? See that? And look, see how that guy ate pole? Like sometimes it goes bad, Scott. Sometimes they make some hard runs and they do some desperate moves to tag or to avoid being tagged. Johnny A says, and then we all bought paintball guns. Or shoot each other. What's up? Electric Hey Gino says, howdy, Mandy. And anyone I didn't say. Kick the can on red light, green light. You kind of did some of that. Red light, green light.
Yep.
Red light, you stop.
Yep.
Green light. And then you could all run until you never knew when red light was going to be yelled again. Well, that's what tag has come to on American professional tag day. Let's read the write-up here on the National Day calendar thing. I'll share this one with you. So yeah, it's an actual legit sport now, but we just played it for shits and giggles when we were a kid. But on American Touch Tag Day says, tag, you're it. Remember the sound of sneakers pounding on pavement, the breathless laughter, and the triumphant shout of tag, you're it? On October 8th, the American Touch Tag Day celebrates that timeless childhood game, encouraging kids and the young at heart to get outside and play. Tag isn't just a game, it's a rite of passage. It's the thrill of the chase during school recess. The epic neighborhood-wide games that lasted until sunset. Do people even know about that anymore? And the simple joy of running free. Yeah, I'm running free. There's no better way to celebrate than getting out in the fresh air and starting a game on a crisp autumn day. So get your tag on. Get your tag on. Now let's talk about these fluffernutter sandwiches, Pecan. We played tag with BB guns. It was a different time. That's what we do. Let's see. Well, we talked about, I always say all the time how, Scott, it's amazing that the way we just threw the lawn dart, because lawn darts itself was boring. You had the rings and you threw the dart, and also we would throw the dart up in the air and just run and avoid getting killed by it, Pecan. Yeah. That's what made lawn darts fun for us. We throw it up in the air and run. That's what we did. We did it all the time. It was crazy. 8 pole like Perry in a casting director's office.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa, and we might get some video of that widow killer before, maybe after, but let's talk about National Fluffernutter Day before any of that happens. Pecan, Fluffernutter, you know what this is? It's like that peanut butter and marshmallow. Are you a Fluffernutter guy?
No, definitely not.
I'm not either, brother. Scott, I'm trying to remember. Well, I think we've talked about this before, but I don't remember your answer.
Nope, never had one. Never had one. Don't want one.
It seems like a regional thing. Now, I think you've eaten Uncrustables, so that's peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. But I believe this specifically is peanut butter and marshmallow pecan, which I always found to be an odd combination personally.
Yeah.
But I understand it's widely liked, and it's a national day. It's National Fluffer Nutter Day. Some food holidays are stickier than others, and National Fluffer Nutter Day on October 8th is a stick-to-your-ribs, chin, fingers, and nose kind of day. Celebrate zealously, yes, on this yummy and extraordinary food holiday, and then take a bath. Where did the term fluffer nutter come from? Well, the advertising agency for Durkee Mower created it in 1960 in an attempt to effectively market the peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich. In 1917, Archibald Query of Somersville, Massachusetts, invented a sweet marshmallow-like spread called marshmallow cream. Before that, in 1913, during World War I, Emma and Amory Curtis of Melrose, Massachusetts, invented snowflake marshmallow cream, and then published a recipe for a peanut butter and marshmallow cream sandwich, the earliest known example of the fluffer nutter. Query sold his recipe for marshmallow cream to Durkee Mower Incorporated in 1920, who renamed it Marshmallow Fluff. Over 100 years later, they continue to sell it under that name. Guys, let me know. Just White checks in and says, I fluffer my own nutter. Hey. Let's see. Oh, no, let me see. Let's see what else. PCW is better than WWE, says Jake Hudson. Stepping in, kissing all of that ass of pecan.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, Jake?
Hey,
use both lips, Jake, when you kiss that ass. What's up, buddy? I used to play Show Me Yours, and I'll show you mine. Brian Claudio, did you include that in Fluffer Nutters? Hi, Jake Hudson says from the Pecan 420 channel, where you can see those wrestling videos right there that we talk about all the time. All right. Let's see our next thing on the National Day calendar. We did National Fluffer Nutter Day. Yeah, so I like peanut butter and jelly, Scott. I'm a more traditional guy. But if you like peanut butter and marshmallow, today's National Fluffer Nutter Day. Now, I believe this is a Polish origin meal, is it not? National Pierogi Day. Where's our boy Brian Claudio checking? Not Brian Claudio, Brian Kowalczyk, our other BK. And Bobby Nick knows a little something about pierogies. They probably got, see, exactly. Jake asked, where is Bobby Nick? You probably kept him up till 4 a.m. Bobby Nick, I know you've been up for 17 and a half hours and haven't eaten or taken a bath or anything, but would you do a show with me afterward, please? And so he did a show with you. All right, let's see. Pierogies, it says, on October 8th, we are celebrating a Polish delight on National Pierogi Day. This international dish is more than a dumpling. It's mouth-watering goodness that always leaves you wanting more. Pierogi is a plural form of a word that means little ears. For centuries, it has been a big part of Polish cuisine. Pierogies are dumplings of unleavened dough and filled with potatoes, cheese, and even fruit. The boiled and pan-fried in butter and then give them a delicious finish before eating. So there you go for all my Polish and hungry friends. Correct, Poland. All right, Bobby. Maybe you know where Bobby Nick is, Jake. Let's go see what other national days are. National Heroes Day. They say a hero can save us. Not going to stand here and wait. BF needs to go back on TSN. What's up, Jake Hudson? They've given me many opportunities over there with sports heads, and I did a show with Shawnee. I appreciate all the opportunities I've gotten over there on the Chuli Network. But I'm talking about National Heroes Day today, guys. I just happen to be, I'm lucky enough to be from a family where we have firefighters and police, and I've never been brave enough to do it, but I salute my family members and anyone who's a hero on National Hero Day. October 8th, it honors the real-life heroes who inspire us to be the best person we can possibly be. Today, let's spend a little extra time thanking those who go above and beyond to take care of us. Yeah, so, I mean, I've had them in my family, and we've had issues where my sisters, we've had issues where firefighters have come out, and I have nothing but respect for people that put their life on the line every day and are actual real-life heroes. None of this internet shit. Real-life heroes on National Heroes Day. We got National Curves Day. I mean, we could just keep going on and on with this, but I think we should get on some other fun stuff day. Emergency Nurses Day. That's another one that I appreciate. They go in the same category with firefighters and the like. National Stop Bullying Day. People should know that. Let's do it. Let's see what this is about, P. Cunt. How should this work? I got this grown-ass man, a doctor, it looks like. National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work and or School Day. Is that a bear peeking over your colleague's monitor, or is he just happy to see you? Did your teacher just put a fuzzy friend on their desk? Don't be alarmed. It's National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work or School Day, a day to embrace nostalgia and fun. Celebrated every second Wednesday in October. This is your official permission slip to let your childhood companion tag along for the day, and frankly, they're the best coworker or classmate you could ask for. Now, one of my daughters particularly had something that they liked for a long time, P-Cunt. Do you know of anybody in your life or any examples of people like adults? It seems like this is the people that are adult and they just don't give up on that comfort of a teddy bear, buddy.
I don't see it very, very often. I mean, not saying I haven't seen somebody like that, but not nobody that I know personally. No.
Like you said, Zapper. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know, Scott. Would you think a person was normal, or they're just kind of showing what they like to do at home by bringing this here? I don't know.
I would automatically kind of judge that person as one of them kinky weirdo people.
Oh, a furry. Like a furry, especially if you saw a hole in it or something like that.
Yeah.
But I do know that people do grow up and they still are attached to that childhood thing. And many people, like you hear stories like in TV shows where people have their favorite blanket forever, a security blanket that their grandmother gave them. Or I know my daughter for well into her late teens had a little thing from when she was younger, an Air Bud puppy that we gave her, and that gave her a lot of comfort in early years. So some people have it. So maybe if that feeling didn't leave you, today's your day to bring your teddy bear to work or school. But like Scott said, you don't want to be confused for a furry necessarily here on National Day calendar. That's our National Day. Let's see. How about going to work and doing your fucking job day? FJM. Electric Head Gina says, I had a manager that had surrounded herself with little toys, drove me up a effing wall. I got fired. So there you go. These quirks do play out. So some people have seen this actually in action here. That's amazing. Let's see. We have a very colorful and very generous $5 super chat from RTC, Rumple Trenchcoat, a Colombo podcast, who was a guest just barely a month ago right here on BF Live. Checks in with a most generous $5 super chat on my Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. Says, mad respect for firefighters and nurses. I'm working, but wanted to give a little drive-by love to you all. And hiya, he knows he set me up. What's up, RTC? Thank you, RTC. You're a great podcast friend, and I really appreciate that $5 on my Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. And since we haven't done one, I don't even know if I played the other one. Let's give you, it's Hiya, but we'll also give you a Hoya, my friend.
Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya.
Thank you, RTC, a friend, for stopping by and just giving a little drive-by love. I swear I typed Hoya. It's okay. I thought I remember having a little fun with you. But I think that I and that O is pretty close. But for a vowel, thank you, my friend RTC. We got it taken care of. Let's see. Teddy Bear Day equals Coyote's favorite. We forgot about that little fact, didn't we? That fun next to me. Yeah. Oh, no. Where's the hole in the bear? I wish I had someone to tell me good job getting out of bed today. There are those days, Juggle Legend, where nobody praises you or no one thanks you. I thank you for being here in the vibe, and I hope maybe it's a little bit better getting out of bed, being here with us. All right, let's do a couple other things. I got a segment that I want to share with you. Why don't we keep having fun right here on the vibe? That was our little National Day calendar check. Let me run that, and then we'll have a little fun in between, and then we'll do the next thing we're going to do. That was the National Calendar Day. Didn't I run that, the National Day? Hey, let's... That was a lot of fun, but we have more fun to come because we have a bro checking in. Are you ready for your guesses? Don't come in saying what you had. He's a little later than normal. It is the top of hour number 2, or the end of hour number 2. We're about to begin hour number 3 of BF Live, the Vibe 3-hour show with the one, the only, the human sports ticker, the man you know, Andrew the Giant.
Drew.
Andrew. What's up, buddy? How are you today?
How are you?
Let's check the max headroom status today.
It's been so long since I've seen him not wearing his jizz bib. It's nice to see him in clothes.
Jizz bib Andrew. What's that shirt say? I'm trying to figure out between the strap that you have on. What does it say?
I think it says Brewers suck.
It says it's my cleanest shirt. Hey, Andrew, speaking of that, tell Pecan he can't talk smack to you. Tell everybody how the Brewers are doing in the playoffs, buddy.
They're about to sweep away the Cubs.
Oh, they're up 2 games to none in a best-of-5 series, right, Andrew?
Yes.
He said they're about to sweep the Cubs. They're up 2 games to 0, Pecan. How about that?
Yeah.
So, a little hard talking shit when his team's doing good. Well, I know everybody's going to check in and shout out our boy Andrew. Terry Nee has anger towards the Andrew because the Brewers, because I said the Andrews, because he is a Cubs fan.
Yep, sure is.
Ew, gross.
Wow. Schnee in the place to be. I'm wondering where you have been. I think about you from time to time, saying what's up to me. Just got back in the country from hopping. Oh, go back from country hopping. Doing all right. Yes, we are doing well. Just got back from country hopping or hoping. Well, I'm seeing both. I'm seeing just got back from the country. You were going up the country. Thank you, Schnee, for checking in, man. Awesome and good to see you. The Panthers won last night, Juggalette Jen. Did you have fun at that NHL game? That's really cool. Dio just made a 4th one. Where are they, Widow Killer? Are you posting them for me, buddy? I'll do a little Perry Talk segment. Let me see. I was over there earlier and I didn't see them in the Discord. Or do you want me to just go get them? I'm used to you throwing them in the Discord under BF Live, which you can do by clicking the link. 100 Proof Podcasting. There they are. Thank you. All right. Let me do a segment that I already had planned. And then after this segment I want to share with you, we'll go into a little Perry Talk right now. We'll Perry Talk right after that. Nobody asked Jake. Oh, somebody... He said, I'm okay. Let's see. Dio just made a 4th one. I love having fun with my buddy Jake. I appreciate Jake. Appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to run a little segment that I like to do here because from time to time, you might see some weird, odd. This is basically called advertisements. It's weird advertising campaigns, weird signs that just should have never have happened or anything. Let me find my element and run it, and I'll bring you a segment right now with these weird ad campaigns called advertisements. That's right, folks. I have this collection of odd signs and advertisements, and then I have a little segment here called advertisements. So let's do this right now. And our first advertisement. Yes, Andrew. But I missed all those interruptions, Scott, and show was going so good. But thank you, Andrew. Great to have Andrew here. Maybe a lot of you in many areas. I don't know what it is about where people decided to get witty with these church signs, Scott.
I thought it was 400 shows. I was looking for Friday's link and I remembered it was Tuesday. Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, Andrew. You're all confused. It's not Tuesday. It's not Friday show 400. This is BF Live, the Vibe. It's Wednesday, buddy, and this is show 398. Scott, I even see these in my area, P-Cunt. These, they get witty with these church signs, right? You ever see them in your area?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It must be like the yuck person, the pastor or something. I don't know in the church, but this one on the First United Methodist Church says, it's too hot to keep changing this sign. Sin bad, Jesus good, details inside. So it was too hot that day. So they just made that quick one on our advertisement segment right here. Let's see what our next one is. Number 21. How about this one? This billboard, if you saw this one. Child support blues, ? You should have been a vasectoman. That's right. You should get your vasectoman.com, Scott, an advertisement for your vasectomies. Ain't no way I'm going out the way my plumbing came in here. No. Right. And right, P-Cunt, say word, son. That's right. Say because Because and you know how they advocate pecan? They try to get guys to do this during the NCAA basketball tournament. You ever heard that connection?
Yeah, I heard something about that. It's something stupid.
Because because something stupid, because it is a long period of time and there's a recovery period for vasectomies. A lot of these vasectomy places, pecan, have said, hey, while you want to make the tournament and have a good legit reason, Scott, I need a better reason. I ain't nothing I like that much to get my shit cut in order to watch it, bro. No. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing that. Let's see. See what we got here. Do I have a banner for this? I'm looking for a banner for this. Yeah, I do. We're doing advertisements, odd advertisements that you might see going down the road. Let's see what number 20 is. It says, let's go away. It says, you can never be too thin, it says. I guess I'm just making you know, I don't know. Just making you feel bad for about how you look. You can never be too thin, Scott. It's an advertisement for pretzel crisp. They tried to take them, make them into a cracker, but I guess maybe people got up in their feelings. You can never be too thin. Oh. I'm surprised there wasn't a fat person standing in the picture, but that lady doesn't look like that. Well, let's see. Let's go and see what number 2019 is on our advertisement segment here. This one says, we can please your wife 3 days a week. Can you? And it's an advertisement for fine furniture on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at a place called The Dump. And they bragging, they're boasting to the husbands, hey, we can satisfy her. Can you do that? Hey, honey, we ain't going there. I don't like that. They talk shit. We ain't going there. Only dudes with a weak pull-out game need vasectomies. Or they can't find rubbers or some alternative to cutting your junk. That's a more you know from Chris Popke. Only guys with weak pull-out game. Oddly enough, we're doing the advertisement is about somebody who can only satisfy their wife 3 days a week, and we're talking about. That's all right, Andrew. I wasn't saying anything.
My penis.
Oh, I said penis something. Hang on, Andrew. What did you say, buddy?
No, don't say that.
Voluntarily vasectomized my penis.
Nobody's voluntary. You're not voluntarily vasectomizing your penis? Wow. Oop.
I did mine a while ago. I only have one testicle.
And there's that too. All right, let's move on to the next thing, Andrew, in our advertisement segment. This next one says, a billboard says, if alcohol is not the answer, change the question. And it's an ad for Lee's Discount Liquors. If alcohol is not the question, change the answer. We would like that billboard on Replayables. That's our drinking, smoking, laughing, joking show that I'll be doing on Thursday at 8:45. That we would like that billboard on there. All right, how about I go to number 17 on here? We'll take you down to like number 10. How about it says, look, mom, no hands. No hands. Look, mom, no hands equals ER. Oh, they were. If you see the whole billboard, look, mom, no hands with the bike. And before you know it, it equals the emergency room. It's an advertisement for an emergency room here on our advertisement. That's different. Look, mom, no hands. Let's see what else we have. Number 16 says, oh, this is for Illinois. And it says, if you're Illinois by higher taxes, come to Indiana, the state that works. Let's see. a statethatworks.com. There you go. If your state's not working, you can go there. A state that works. What's this next one? Oh, this should be a good one because these ones from the 50s were good. For a better start in life, start cola earlier. Pecan, were you bottle fed Coca-Cola by any chance?
No.
Who did? It seems like I know somebody that kind of.
I'm pretty sure I was. I'm pretty sure I was because I don't remember ever as a kid for as long as I can remember. My mom, that's one thing she always kept. Oh, I could drink soda around.
Wow, and I'm thinking, somebody either I did this for a goof or we did this to please a kid one time, Scott. But this does sound very familiar. Seeing the bubbles in the tip of a nipple, we put cola earlier in a bottle. Yeah. So they were. This is back in those days where they were trying to. They would just pay a doctor's pecan to just. Hey, would you agree to like kind of say this about our product? How much money you got? Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah. Would you if we put an ad out saying start cola earlier for kids? Would you endorse that? Yep. There you go. Didn't mean it was right or accurate. It just means that somebody got paid the right amount of money for it. Let's go to number 14. Number 14. Oh, it looks like a tie or a noose, and it says now hiring. Join the most stressful work environment. Whoa, wait a minute. It's a necktie, but it looks like a noose. Who wants to do that? Oh, I'm stunned that Scott didn't call it pop, he says. But there he says. Our next one says, instead of Guardians of the Galaxy on number 13, we have Guardians of the Gums. Okay, little Guardians of the Galaxy play on things to get your dentistry. That's a little interesting, odd mix. Oh, instead of I am Groot pecan, it says I am tooth. 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 It says instead of I am Groot right here. Let me pull that down real quick so we don't see Andrew's face. How about this next? Whoa, what is this? What is she doing? We got the Miss Green on the. It says Miss Green is working the polls. Guys, I always knew that. And she's handcuffed to it too, bro. Bro,
she is.
What kind of S&M bondage vote number 1 for Green? She is humping the pole. She's handcuffed to the said pole. She's got go-go boots on, and it says Miss Green is working the pole. In our advertisement segment right here. Let's see. Tiffany Washington is laughing. Let's do a couple more of these, and then we'll get on and do a little Perry Talk segment and see what our friend Widow Killer put over there that Dio Brando has created. What is this one about? It's a car tattoo and a truck. What is that? That is a weird one. Stop the violence. Don't text and drive, Scott. That's pretty interesting looking.
Yeah.
It's not so odd as it's kind of just more interesting there, Pecan.
Yeah.
It gets your attention. So why not so odd as some of these other ones? Well, let's do number 10. Let's leave you with number 10. And it says ball sack. Do you see this right here in the phone? And it talks about if your web page isn't optimized, it might show up balloons of something shows up as ball sack. Is your website embarrassing you? Then get one that works on mobiles. There you go. So that your balloon company doesn't look like it says ball sack, folks. All right, well, I think we're off at number 10. I'll just kind of cut it off right there so we can get on to some other fun. I had a couple of those in the hopper, and so I like to play that little thing for you. Let's play our way out of here. It gives you some other fun stuff. That was a fun segment. I just like to call advertisements. Hell yeah, odd advertisements here. Now, you guys, the regulars here on BF Live, The Vibe, know that we like to say Hoya. Matter of fact, I just gave our friend RTC, the most generous RTC, I just gave him a little fun ribbing for that, for the high-end the Hoya. Well, here's the latest thing from the Hoya guy. Let's see what he's up to. He's a fun guy. He is the synth pop troubadour. So let's see what his latest from the synth pop troubadour, the Hoya guy. Uh-oh. Give me more. BF Live, The Vibe, stream show 398. 11 minutes after 2 o'clock, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States.
And save it to your Spotify, motherfuckers.
There you go. That is the synth pop troubadour now. Okay, now I got him already up here in the 100 Proof Podcasting under BF Live. Widow Killer let me know that Dio Brando made some more of these fun Perry Caravello Live haul videos. I wasn't talking, Andrew. Please go ahead.
Dio Brando.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Dio Brando. For those of you who don't know, he is one of the talented people that contribute what he does, his art and the fun way he contributes over there in Perry Caravello Live Chat. So let's go look at the Dio Brando stuff. Let's check Twitter X and see if there's anything new popping off over there. And let's do a little afternoon Perry talk. Let's do it. Come on. Do a little quick Perry Talk segment. We've been covering it pretty damn well here on BF Live, The Vibe. We love talking about that crazy son of a bitch that is Perry Caravello Live. So let's see some of the latest. I like to share some of the stuff that they put out there right on Twitter X. So let's see the latest in our Perry Talk segment. This I love the hat, Scott. And look, somebody put up a comparison to Mario. Look at that. That's pretty darn accurate. We didn't see that one yesterday. There we go. Let's see.
It's me, Mario.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's Mario. You look just like Mario. Well, there you go. I didn't make that connection, Pecan, yesterday when we did this. When he was first wearing, somebody put him next to Mario. So, yep, that's what we're doing, Perry Talk, right here on the Vibe. Let's see what else fun stuff is. It says, who cries more, Baby Mario or Baby Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
I think we know the answer to that one.
Yeah.
Watch Perry Carol Live. This is called consent conniption, not conscription or anything. Consent conniption. Let's see what this is going on over here, what he was yelling about again. Now, Scott, did you watch the other night? He was talking about having some kind of belt on. Because people were calling him out for being fat. But he's got some kind of belt on that's helping him for his back, but it's accentuating his belly fat, Pecan. So it's making him look fatter than he is. He swears he's in shape. He's 5'2". He's like 205 pounds.
Shut the fuck up.
You are legally, medically obese, Perry Caravello. You're 5'2", 205. He's wearing like a back fat belt. Let's see what he's having a conniption about here on Perry Talk.
None of your fucking business anymore! Cause you keep bringing it up like it was yesterday! You fucking disgusting sick bastard! You bring it up again! I'm gonna sue your fucking ass! You disgusting pile of horse shit!
What kind of lawsuit?
Get out of that goddamn immoral subject! You sick fuck!
But, are we into
Every fucking show the same goddamn fucking subject! Fuck off, you fucking fruit!
All right, take a lap, Harry. I think you need to take a lap.
I love that latest thing too, Scott, because Tom recommended when he was ripping the panel open and shutting the power off. He says, Perry, before you do all that, why don't you do something like take a lap around your apartment and cool off? So he tells him when he gets like cranked up, Perry, why don't you take your lap, Perry? Because he knows if he don't,
I'm gonna get rich if I
time to take your lap, Perry.
And sue the shit out of this loser.
You were in his office. He doesn't need your consent, really, as far as I know.
Oh, really?
Oh, they got the cameras in the office. I think they're telling him about.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because you were in a private setting.
Oh, excuse me.
Knowing you probably signed a document before you left that gave.
This is a long play.
Oh, fuck you,
motherfucker.
Fuck you, motherfucker. I would never sign a goddamn consent sheet, you pile of fucking gay garbage, you sick bastard.
Okay.
I think they came up with the casting couch genre of porn based on what Perry did. I think he was the first sucker that got caught on a casting couch by a dude.
You would let a guy blow you and jerk off a guy.
That's right.
I wouldn't even go down there on your fucking permit. Are you out of your fucking mind? I don't fucking care anymore. You wanna fuck me? You're out to fuck me. I'm sick of your goddamn immoral gay garbage, you fucking sick bastard.
Okay, calm yourself. My point is, you already let a guy go down on you, and then you gave him hand relief. So why wouldn't you then sign a document? I mean, that's like the worst thing, the least worst thing out of the three. Right? Am I right?
None of your business anymore.
He couldn't yell his way out of that one, Scott. Why won't he be married and gay on paper, Pecan? It's the easiest thing. They said he would give him women, give him used to a house and everything. All he would wouldn't even have to have sex with the guy. Just say that you be married and be gay on paper. He will not be gay on paper. Perry is so far in the closet, he is in fucking Narnia. This is our friend Widow Killer checking in. We're going to make our way to those fun clips you shared. This was the one that they did the other day. But like I said the other day, Pecan, that I've seen something very close to this, at least on the floor level.
For 120.
Chick-fil-A and drinks.
Taco Bell order.
Domino's Pizza for room 120.
Starbucks delivery.
Popeyes for 120.
Subway coming through.
Last one's Little Caesars.
McDonald's for 120.
That's all right.
Chick-fil-A and drinks.
Taco Bell order.
Domino's Pizza for room 120.
Starbucks delivery.
Popeyes.
Oh, you know, I borrow a line from Yoko the Clown too, Widow Killer. You're into fitness? How about fitness in your ass? That's my favorite Yoko the Clown line to steal. So I steal one too, Widow Killer, but I give him credit just like you did. That's awesome. Matt is having fun. He's the mod in the bro over here. Perry emojis. He's excited. I'm going to make my way to the Dio Brando things that our friend Widow Killer shared in my BF Live The Vibe Discord. Let's see what this happened. There's a classic bit right here with a classic media share called Accidents Happen. So I think this is the last thing at the top of the feed. This is the newest thing. Then I'll play the Dio Brando stuff right after this during Perry Talk.
You look like you want to get something out, son.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That is outrageously fucking gross.
Says the guy that went into somebody's house, delivered the pizza, and dropped a big turd in their bathroom.
I feel sorry for that guy as well as for the people that are in that room when he had his accident.
Yikes. Has that ever happened to you?
Not that bad.
Have you ever done it have you ever done it in a garbage can?
No, please.
Right. He's picked up a turd that talked to him off the sidewalk, but maybe shitting in a can, maybe it's something that would come to Perry Caravello. All right. Well, there's the stuff that's going on over there on X. Now I'll show you the stuff on Discord after I catch up with Bobby Nick's Electric Company checking in, saying, Mr. Nick did not pay his electric bill, so no podcast today. Hey, I heard you talking about this, and Bobby Nick's got receipts, fool. You better turn his power back on. Bobby Nick's Electric Company. You better turn it back on, or I'm going to turn you into the better business bureau. Don't do that. Perry emojis are being utilized by our friend Matt. Two Joints is a member for 9 months and a bro much longer. Has fun with his 9-month member chat. Says Bobby Fram, amazing morning show, brother. Only logical way to get your day started. Positive vibes, always friends. I always love my positive bro. Another Canadian friend. Two Joints checking in with his 9-month member chat. Thank you, bro. You can see Two Joints hanging out on the regular on No Filter with Andrew and Friends on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and pretty much anytime Bobby Nick is on late at night. So Two Joints is doing okay. Maybe he knows where Bobby Nick is. There's my membership link if you want to support me that way. Scott P. Goonie Goo Goo from Two Joints.
Two Joints.
Bobby Nick's Electric Company says, if any of you can get a hold of Bobby, tell him to pay his bill, and then he can do his podcast. Okay. Account show he owes $2,952.01, or maybe if it was Perry, he would owe 92 cents. All right. Speaking of Perry, let's continue on with this Widow Killer. Thank you, brother. Here's the first of 4 creative things from the guy Dio Brando over in the Perry Caravello live community. We're doing Perry Talk right here. Thank you, Widow Killer, and thanks for everybody for your fun and enthusiasm during Perry Talk. Let's see what Dio Brando's up to. What's going on outside apartment 102 when I'm not here doing this? What's going on?
Open up, Perry.
Oh.
We have important business to discuss.
Sean Connery.
The lead for Zardos 2.
Hell yeah. The inventor of
Open up, Perry.
He made snowboarding famous in the movie. Tony Hawk taught him how to snowboard.
Perry, we have important business to discuss. We want you to be the lead for Zardos 2.
Booyah. There you go. All right, there's the first one from Dio Brando. Let's go to object number 2. Let's see. Oh, look at one ends.
Never thought I'd need a boat to get to my room, but here we are. Some neighbors have welcome mats. I brought Bozo. See y'all at the ice machine.
One more time with that one. Let's replay it again. Here we go.
Never thought I'd need a boat to get to my room, but here we are. Some neighbors have welcome mats. I brought Bozo. See y'all at the ice machine.
See you at the ice machine, Perry. All right.
All right, listen
Once
up.
again,
December 12th, the Big Bake.
These are made by the creative people over in the Perry Caravello live chat community. Many of you guys hang out here in my community, luckily. Dio Brando, if you ever see him on Twitter, X, or even on the YouTube, check out his stuff. It's always high-quality, fun shit like this.
All right, listen up. December 12th, the Big Bake Off is going down. Flour's gonna fly, sugar's gonna stick to the ceiling, and I am coming in hot with my double crust apple punch pie. You think I'm missing it? No way. Yeah, I'm getting a blood transfusion that morning, whole new.
Hell yeah, blood transfusion too.
All right.
Yes.
Listen up. December 12th, the Big Bake Off is going down. Flour's gonna fly, sugar's gonna stick to the ceiling, and I am coming in hot with my double crust apple punch pie. You think I'm missing it? No way. Yeah, I'm getting a blood transfusion that morning, whole new.
Why does that sound like South Park? Let's see. One more. All right, here's the last.
10 too.
What's that, buddy?
He looks too thin in that.
Yeah, too thin too.
too.
Yeah, if you guys are doing this stuff, you know you got to make Perry look hideous. Yeah, sometimes, although Dio Brando does a great job, he makes him look muscular, fat, all kind of ways. Check out Dio Brando Productions on Twitter, X, and on YouTube.
Mr. Caravello, it's time for your blood transfusion. Open up. We're here to sedate you and take you to Florida.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's going. There's something so like succinct, Scott, when that computer voice is talking. They go, Perry, we have the home ready for you. It's time. When it's something about when she says it's time, it just hits, and I think it hits Perry the same way, Pecan, because he gets hella pissed when that computer voice goes, Perry, it's time. Well, Perry, it's time. They're coming to get you, bro. They're taking you to Florida.
Shut the fuck up.
You're going. You're going.
Mr. Caravello, it's time for your blood transfusion. Open up. We're here to sedate you and take you to Florida.
Bam, 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 bam. That's a very interesting question. How do you sedate someone as wild as Perry Caravello, Scott? But Perry, Perry, I'm Pecan, the other P. Do you think that they had like to measure him like different, like an animal, and put a different amount in him or something, bro?
Oh yeah, they're going to shoot one of those tranquilizer darts out on his ass.
They got to use a train gun on his big fat ass.
Yeah, the fuck
up. They use that elephant shit on you, bro.
Yeah.
You with your big dumb ass, you know.
You got to hit him in the neck.
In the neck. All right. Well, let's listen to a couple of these fun Chris Popke songs. We got talking about Dio Brando. I am honored to have a talented bro in my chat. The one and only Chris Popke created this. Some Perry tracks to wind down this Perry Talk segment.
Very simple. You push one part. It's like a cake kind of thing.
You fucking murdering motherfucker! I'm never eating fucking food from that door again! You cocksuckers!
Well, that looks good.
Da, da, da. Da, da, da. We're going to call the police. Perry's going to call them.
I'm never eating food from that door again!
And a fan favorite right here made by Chris Popke, the Perry of Death. All right, why don't we wind down this Perry Caravello live segment, Perry Talk, with the one last song made by the talented Chris Popke. And this just reflects on, we got to smoke during this one because it's a little long one. So let's have fun with this. And the ballad of the story of why can't just Bob and Perry just be friends? Best friends. Let's smoke our way out of the Perry Talk segment. Sing it, Perry.
Slow down with this best friend thing.
You are my best friend here.
Joke around with my best friend. What? Look at it.
What?
This is what best friends do. Like, hey.
I never did a porn with my childhood best friend.
Sure.
You're a nice guy. I'm not going to say that you're not a
Bob
nice
is
guy.
nice.
I'm not your chick.
Well, you will be tonight.
Yes.
Slow down with this best friend thing.
You will be
I
tonight.
can't joke around with my best friend. What? Look at it.
What?
This is what best friends do. Like, hey. You see, now he doesn't want to be near his best friend.
And I never did a porno, okay? With any Asian guy, especially a gay porno. Weirdo. Slow down with this best friend thing.
I can't joke around with my best friend. What? Look at it. This is what best friends do.
Thank you to the talented Chris Popke. Thank you, Widow Killer. Thank you, Dio Brando. And thank you, Perry Caravello Live, because if it wasn't for you, we couldn't have just done Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Perry Talk is the very Perry segment that we just did. I said very and Perry back. It occurred to me right there. All right. Well, this is BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 398. It is Wednesday. Proven that you don't have to wait till the end of the day to have fun. And when you get off of work and stuff, you can have fun right now. And I hope you guys are. Let's see. We have Brian Clutter. So continue to remember to vote for Brian Clutter. Whenever you see that link go by, you just use your Facebook credential. It's absolutely free. And if you pay a little extra money, you can get some extra votes for our friend Brian Clutter. Have to maybe go take care of that a little later. There's a membership link reminding you. I've been kind of soft on it today, but today is a Whack-A-Goal Wednesday, and I thank everyone who's helped me kind of whack my quiet goal today. Thank you for putting your hands on my quiet goal and whacking it. But there's the membership link. If you're considering super chatting for $2, you can be a member right here on The Vibe. I have a $2 level. You can be part of my 2 Vibe crew, and I love you long time. I love you long time anyway. All right, well, let's do another thing right here, and then we'll move on to another fun segment with the time we have remaining, about a half hour we have left. Scott, I dig this guy. You know, I guess we've learned from doing podcasts. We got Bobby Nick. We got Two Joints. We got a lot of Canadian bros is what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah.
The interesting thing when I first started doing this, like we got a lot of Canadian bros, and then we're lucky to have people from Australia and all over the world. But at any rate, this guy I enjoy, Scott, because I like my Canadian friends. And this guy is like a quirky Canadian guy. He does these kind of videos where people send him these tips and tricks. He's like the no way, fuck's sake guy. I don't know if you've ever seen him.
Yeah,
right? Well, this is one of them.
I've seen him on this show here.
All right, well, this is fuck's sake guy again, and here's another tip, Scott. He's going to show you a new interesting way or a different way to open a beer right here on The Vibe. Let's check out the fuck's sake guy. No way. Watch us. How about that?
No way.
Right? Okay, Pecan, what do you think?
I don't know.
So this is what this guy does. He tests these things. People will send him these viral videos and go, hey, bro, no way guy, fuck's sake guy, can you do this? Have you ever seen this? And it's Scott, I've gotten some interesting tips off of this, like fucking
check this
how to
out,
split.
man. I got the ruler right here. I got the measure right here. I don't have a beer can. I just
It's a
happen to
bottle.
have
Beer
just happen
bottle.
to have a bottle. I just
Okay.
happen to have this measure to sitting next
The
to
prop master always has the prop.
Hey, broke it. Broke.
He got, but the point remains the same: is that the prop master always pulls out something in real time that we're talking about. He just did it right there. Is that Adam Sandler? I don't think so. But let's watch this guy. Let's see if you guys want to try this at home. Maybe this is a do not try this at home, or try it at your own risk, Scott. Now I see people do the Bic lighter thing, Scott. I can't even do that too well.
I could do the big thing, and I've used a tape measure quite a bit. I used to frame houses. I just can't believe this would work. I just can't.
All right. Hey guys, you ever use a tape measure of a beer bottle? I'd say
What? No way. I know there's lots of ways to open a bottle of beer because I've done lots of ways. I've partied. I like to party. But yeah, let's try it. But a tape measure? Really? Come on, let's try. Okay, so I got my tape measure. Let's get it. Okay.
There you go, Scott.
Beer. All right. Okay, I got my beer. Got my tape measure. Let's try it. What?
Whoa.
That works pretty good. I'm going to keep that trick.
Fuck's sake, it worked, Scott. It actually worked. I didn't think it was going to work either, Scott, on the real.
Man. What? No way. I know there's lots of ways to open a bottle of beer.
I know he done one, Scott, with a tuning fork where they show you where if you hit a tuning fork on the ground and you put it against a piece of glass, the vibration will shatter the glass. And he tried it and it didn't work the same as it did in the video.
Because I've done lots of ways. I've partied. I like to party.
I've partied.
But yeah, let's try it. But a tape measure?
Articulate John makes a good point. Does it work better on a twist off or just a regular strict kind of opener kind of cap? Good point.
Really? Yeah. Come on, let's try. Okay, so I got my tape measure. Let's get it.
That's a good point, Pecan. I want to see if it works on a legit sealed bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my beer, got my tape measure.
FJM thought it would work.
Let's try it. What?
Oh, man.
No way. That works pretty good. I'm gonna keep that trick.
There you go. That's a good one. Scott, I literally, you fall down your rabbit holes. I literally fell down a rabbit hole one night of that guy and all the little tips and tricks that people send him about little quirky, just things you never thought of.
Yeah.
About splicing wires or different kind of stuff, whatever. Wire connector hat. Oh, this was a funny one. I'm going to show a couple of these. I told you, I fell down a wormhole to this guy. Now, this is one I often wondered. If you ever have like an air wrench, an air impact wrench, the thing that goes, reet, right?
Yeah.
They run on air pressure. Well, watch what he does here, P. Cunt. See what this runs on this air pressure.
Oh, what? No way.
No way, that was the wrong one. Hang on. Let me find the right one.
You can clip the hook from a ratchet strap.
Hang on. Let me find the right one first. Hang on. These shorts, it always clips to something else. Here it is right here. All right, here it is. Check this out. So the air wrench that you have, everything goes, watch how this guy uses it. This is a different way. I've seen two different ways of using this air wrench different. Look what he's got. He has an air impact wrench, Scott.
Yeah.
And he's trying to run it off the air that's coming out of one of your tires.
Right.
Watch this. Does this work or not? You think you can actually turn something?
What? No way. Sake. I don't see any practical use to that aside from if I guess you're on the side of the road and you use your spare tire to take off your blown out tire, but then you have to air up your spare tire because you use the air out of it to take tire off.
Right. So there's a little bit of that going on. Not to mention, Scott, it normally takes a lot of horsepower, a lot of pressure to get these things turning.
Let's try it.
A lot of torque.
We're going to have to build this. All right. We're going to need some stuff here. We need one of those. This hose will work. Oh, we got one of these here. All right, hold on, guys. This one, it clips onto the valve stem. See, clips. All right, so we're gonna need to build a small hose to go to our impact and then try this. I don't really see this working. I don't know that there's gonna be enough air pressure in the tire.
Yeah, you gotta fuck's sake. It says it. What? No way. Fuck's sake.
To do it, but
I knew this guy was Canadian by his speech before I even looked into it, Scott. As soon as I heard him talk, I'm like, this is one of my Canadian friends. Fuck's sake.
All right, so we got our end on our hose. I'm not even gonna clamp these because it's not that much pressure. There we go. We got our hose we can hook up to the tire. Let's see if it even turns this thing.
Right.
We got everything here. We'll plug in and we'll see what it does. I don't think this is going to have enough air to do it. Oh, what? I mean, it works. I don't think you're going to have enough air in a tire to take 5 of them off, but...
Oh, but it fucking works, Scott. You saw it right there. I always thought, Pecan, you needed a lot more horsepower to pull that stuff off.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
A lot more pressure. All right, well, let's keep having fun here with the remain. Yep, I heard somebody's about to say something. Where's Andrew at? Hey guys, you ever blow up a tire like that? What's up, Andrew? How you doing there, buddy?
I'm here.
You're here, and you're
Quit.
Oh, hey,
no,
that was a little too easy.
That
came a little too easy right there, Andrew. A little too easy there, buddy. All right. Oh shit. Let me see. I got a wild video I want to show you guys, and I don't believe this is AI. You guys can help me figure out if this is AI or not. Let me know what you think. I believe this is. All right, Andrew. I believe this is just some legit driving, guys. I think this is, but let me know what you guys think, because we've heard of these stories about in third world nations or other countries. They kind of, they see they have no crossing intersections or nothing, no proper lanes. Let's watch this driving video here and let me know if you think it's AI or not. They are blowing past the traffic, Pecan. Watch how this gets, Scott. Watch this, watch. Now you can hit traffic. Is that my mother driving? Woman driver. Am I right? Time to get to school. We got to get to school. Fuck you. You get out the way. We're going to go to school. This kid are late for school. Oh shit, folks. Oh fuck shit. Man. Oh shit, folks. I do not have the proper country of origin. I can only go by the stereotypes that are presented in this video. I do not know, just a guess. Oh shit!
Taking the shoulders.
Bro, what the hell was that?
What the fuck?
Do not redeem. Do not redeem. Oh my goodness, Toby, that looked pretty damn real to me, guys. Didn't it not?
Yeah, it looked real to me.
Oh my goodness, it's an Indian simulator. Get in, bitches. Climb on board. There's a Marrakesh Express for your ass, bitches. All right, why don't we do this, guys? I have you guys see that I got some fun stuff in the hopper all the time, but there is just some stuff that I come across when I'm out here, like that. That was pretty close. I'm like, was that real or not? But there's some things I just cannot figure out on my own, and when I get a certain amount of those things I can't figure out on my own, I bring them to you guys because you got to help me figure out, guys. What the fuck is this? Come on, WTF. I got some stuff in the hopper, guys, that we got to figure out. Beyond that stuff right there, let's do a little WTF. What the fuck is this? Here we go. And our first entrant in today's What the Fuck Is This segment. All right, we presented a couple of these. I'll do a couple of these quick ones, and then we'll get on to some more of the ones that are a little more in-depth. I don't know, this is more on like Bobby Nick says sometimes, why TF, why the fuck is this? But let's watch this right here. Elton John. Relton John. I thought Rocket Man. Rocket Man. I don't know if that's a what the fuck. That's more of a why.
More like why the fuck.
Exactly, Pecan. I think that's more of a why. Start you out with that one on the segment. Maybe you guys can help me figure out. I think I showed up a couple times. That must be a thing over there. Let's check out another thing that he's put on somebody's head. We always seen one of these, but maybe we can figure out why. What the fuck is this? How about a bomb on the head? Do you happen to live in Hiroshima or Nagasaki? Fantastic. Touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Rose. Smooth, just like a silk. Soft and cuddly, hug me up like a quilt. I'm a lyrical lover. Now take me thin or filled with my sexual physique. Get that rocket on Andrew's dome stat. Here I am, your rocket dome. Oh yeah. Let's see. It was the North Korean space program. In live action. All right. It's not really, but maybe you guys can help me figure out the next entrant I have for you right here. The next piece I have for you in, I think I showed this one. I did show that one. Let me skip over to the next one then. I showed that one. I did not show this one. So guys, please. I was like, what the fuck is this, guys? Help me out. I here figure this out.
He's using his ass to fucking play the violin. Or whatever that is.
And he's using his penis and a roll of tape and a guitar and wow, his haircut is the bomb, MacGyver says. Hi-yo.
I can see him at that kid's party.
Oh my God, no. I love cowboys. I never said that. Okay, guys. See? You're just as bad as me when you give oh, what the fuck is this? MacGyver checks in on the vibe and says he needs to put the kazoo in his butt. You have a butt kazoo, MacGyver. Maybe he will in this next clip. You never know what I'm going to bring in you because I have these clips that I'm like, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I'm trying to do 3 hours of a show today and I need to figure out like what hopper to put this in. This one I can figure out. This is a doozy as well. Here's the segment. Guys, help me figure out. MacGyver, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
Anything? See, exactly, God. You know how I feel. I'm like, I need content for the show, and I come across this, and then I see this. I don't know what it is, but I know where it goes. It goes into the WTF folder. What the fuck was that, Scott? Oh my God. There you go. Let's see if we have any guesses in the chat. The chat's no. Are they a little bit help? He's definitely a juggalo. Jen cannot. Is that? Oh, wait a minute. Somebody said, "Is that Jen?" Wait a minute. MacGyver says, "What the hell is going on here?" LOL. No, it's not. What the hell is going here? This segment I'm presenting to you is called "What the fuck is this?" My friend MacGyver, my newest friend MacGyver. I haven't seen your name in the chat before. Whenever I do a show, planning a show, and I got some stuff where you can see why I asked the question. What the fuck is this? I got some stuff that I can't figure it out, MacGyver, so you help me, along with everybody else, figure out the next piece of content that I'm about to present to you. Oop, and this kind of goes appropriately. Even Skeletor asks a question. Oh, God, what the fuck? There you go. Skeletor asks, what the fuck is that? There you go. Oh, God, what the fuck? There you go. Throw a little fun thing in there. All right, but really, I got another piece of content for you in our segment called, what the fuck is this? Here you go, guys. Help me with this one. Oh, this is a doozy. This is a doozy. All right, I'm not trying to overpromise something, guys, but please, please, ladies and gentlemen, I need a lot of help figuring out what the fuck is this. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. And the captain says, I wish I knew this sooner. It starts with a lady, Scott, and guys, look, and hey, you guys ever use toilet paper? It starts with a lady and a roll of toilet paper standing over top of a toilet. Let's see where this toilet paper and where this goes and figure out what the fuck is this?
How to impress your guests. Grab some toilet paper. You're going to put it directly into the toilet, just like this. You're going to turn it around, squish it down.
I'm out right here, guys.
Yeah.
I'm out. She's absorbing. She's taking a perfectly good roll of toilet paper and decided to absorb the excess water in a toilet bowl.
Turn it over again and one more time. Once it's all wet, you want to grab the inside toilet roll and pull that out. You no longer need this part. Kind of wringed out, you're going to start forming it and keeping that hole
toilet, guys,
in the center.
Yeah.
So squeezing while keeping your hand in the center of it. I'm going to grab some Tide. You're going to just pour it slowly over the top of everything, just like this.
Anything yet, guys? Any clues?
Now you want to just kind of spread out it so kind of the whole thing kind of gets that blue color tint to it, just like this. Grab your detergent sprinkles, and you're just going to pepper those right on top like this.
Without gloves.
Yeah. Adorable. You have a cute little donut to put right next to your toilet. No more smelly bathrooms.
Guys.
No way.
What
Not
the fuck
for
was
me.
that? Can you do it in the sink, perhaps? A fantastic point, Articulate John. You could
Exactly.
literally have done that anywhere, but had to be extra gross peak cunt. Doing it actually over the toilet. I was like, what the fuck is this? Is she making a glory hole with a peak cunt?
My thing is, what if somebody just took a shit in there, and then
Yeah,
and she's sitting there playing with the
everything.
It's like
right.
it's all nasty.
So now, guys, I think you can see why when I looked at that video and I'm like, well, I need content for a show. What folder I put that in? It went into What the fuck is this? Psychosocial, a longtime friend, checks in and says, Psychosocial, Scott.
Psychosocial.
Psychosocial.
We passed paths in the Perry Caravella chat the other night. How you doing, Psychosocial? I'm glad you took a minute to stop in. I know you're always busy this time of the day, but I always appreciate you stopping in when you can and throwing nice comments on my videos. Psychosocial. Electric Head Gino says very accurately, she has too much free time on her hands.
Yeah, I know, right?
She doesn't like her husband, and she knows he will eat it. FJ, I'm taking that a little too personally, maybe. All right, let's see what other pieces, because I'm looking for 3 hours of content every day to do this 5 days a week. And when I find some stuff that I don't know what folder to put it in, it goes into WTF. Big ups to you, our friend Psychosocial. And let's see, like I said, this went into the WTF folder, guys. So guys, help me figure out what the fuck is this? Here we go. And this is coffee. We ain't talking about sucking the D or nothing. Pecan. It's just a freak, y'all. It's just a freak. I still couldn't figure it. See, you guys ain't no better than me trying to figure out WTF is all of this stuff. All right, let me leave you with one more piece.
You imagine if all her piercings was taken out, she took a drink and all the water or all the coffee just squirted out.
Yeah, different directions.
That would be funny if she had them like on her lips and everything, and it just goes. That would, yeah. If I had those, Scott, I'd be trying to do that on purpose. I'd be like putting water in my mouth and spraying people. I'd be going to, I'd be doing like a filling my mouth, pea cut, and being like a sprinkler, spraying mofos. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this show and this fun segment we do. Sometimes I just don't know what folder to put it in. So here's another thing I put in the folder. The last one for today, guys. What the fuck is this? How to make Oreos cookie braids.
Many very nice people have asked me to make a video on how to braid with Oreo cookies. So the most important thing to know to braid with Oreo cookies is first to divide the bangs into 3 parts, as we learned before, and place Oreo cookies at the end. Then we simply braid with the Oreo cookies as we learned each time we take the middle part and place the cookie on it. And that's how we make a beautiful, playful, and bouncy Oreo cookie braid.
Jake?
And this is called an Oreo cookie braid. So for more on beauty styling and hair and how to make braids using food, send me private messages. And remember, do like me, look like me.
You can't stop at just
Many
one.
very
Right.
nice
Oreo
people have
cookies.
asked me.
There you go. Guys, there you go. Thank you, Tiff. That's amazing because sometimes I think I'm bringing too much heat when I say WTF, and Tiff says WTF is not a strong enough statement for the stuff that I bring you here, Tiff. Well, it's just the thing that first came to my head when I was preparing my show every day, and I'm like, what is this? What folder do I put it in? And that's what we just did. We just did some WTF. We just did some, what the fuck is this? You got, see, at least it ain't just me, because I'm thinking that, maybe it's just me and I can't figure out certain things, but you guys are no better than this. I'll save that for the next time. I can throw that in the WTF folder. Oh, you know what? We should do these late in the day. This actually, I think people actually enjoy doing this, and I get a kick out of knowing that people are doing it. Let's do it a little later in the day, and let's do our little BF Live health. Let's do our health break. Time to do our Kegel and testicle exercises, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who not around for the early morning of BF Live, you all don't already know that Scott does these every day already, but we're going to do them together because this is a BF Live The Vibe health break.
Second man's exercise is similar to the first. Inhale and the stomach expands. Hold your breath. Suck up both your testicles and your penis at the same time.
And my penis?
While holding your breath with your stomach expanded, suck up and then let your testicles relax.
Oh, thank God.
Suck up and relax 7 times.
7?
Now exhale and take a couple of breaths. Then repeat the entire exercise 2 more times.
The best thing I love about this segment is I know that many of you in the chat are doing this right this exact moment.
I'm getting too strong with these two-a-days, BF.
Dude, these two, oh, wait, because Scott already does this on his own. We're behind on Scott. Scott's like flexing up over here. He's going to lift himself off his chair. I think you're doing like a nut lift off your chair over there, Scott. He's so strong.
And relax. Suck up and relax. Suck up and relax.
Oh, this is the perfect exercise for you then, John.
Inhale and the stomach expands.
Yes.
Hold your breath.
I'm trying.
Suck up both your testicles and your anus at the same time.
Ooh.
While holding your breath with the stomach expanded,
I'm trying.
Suck up and then let your testicles relax.
I'm already holding my anus and testicles down. Oh.
The Taoist practitioners of the bedroom arts caution against ejaculating too often.
Whoa, what is that?
They teach that the man should control his penis instead of letting it control him.
That's right.
When a man is about to ejaculate, he should wait for the woman so they can enjoy a mutual orgasm.
There you have it, folks. That is our afternoon. Our afternoon health break right here on BF Live The Vibe. MacGyver says, my wife makes me do that already. So you're going to get your regular exercise being a friend on BF Live The Vibe. Oreos and hair? Hell no, says our friend Tiffany Washington. I call it, what the hell is this? I like that, MacGyver, and I like that you're enjoying this already. Articulate John will benefit the most from this because he says, I have weak testicles. Interesting. Well,
You have one testicle.
Andrew says
I only have one testicle.
You have weak one. Andrew only has one. Hey, Ozzy. Hey, guys. Do you guys have weak testicles? Did you just do your exercises?
I only have one testicle.
Okay. Well, I only have about 5 minutes left, but I think that we can fit in some fun and maybe do a little over vibe. Thank you, Sensei. You are welcome, Articulate John. We're going to get you in shape in no time. Remember to wax on when you are whacking off. That's the way. Oh, Andrew is like riding a roller coaster.
Did you see the pictures of the dude that got stabbed?
Gay? What? You had me at pictures of the dude, Andrew, that did what?
Got stabbed at the hands of Sanchez.
Yeah, had in my own town too.
Wow, I didn't know that, but thank you, Andrew, for... I'm over here doing testicle jokes. Let me see. You have no idea how much effort it takes to pull these old soggy balls up. Well, see, I had a feeling that I was offering a public service for my dudes because I know there's certain guys over here of a certain age, so we had to have a BF Live The Vibe health break. But what do you say we vibe just a little bit extra, Andrew? The Vibe is what we're doing, and it's being co-streamed on the P-Cunt 420 channel. And what do you say? There's a couple people in it. Why don't we have fun and get a little sexy at the end of the day? Let's stay over a little bit. We'll squeeze a little bit. Let's let the ladies go first. Since we did our exercise. Whoa, wait a minute. Scott, check that. He literally dumped out. Oh, my God. Thanks, Scott, for being around. He was probably expecting to be out 3 o'clock. He knows it's going to take us after 3. He literally gave us the Irish goodbye because he's highly heterosexual. But if you guys want to stick around, I'll do these segments for you, and I'll let the ladies go first. Let's give them their juicy man meat. That's right. Who else does a segment just for the ladies other than us right here on BF Live The Vibe? Yes, Andrew?
For the gay guys.
And for the gay guys, right. I'm not going to forget you, Andrew. This is Juicy Man Meat. This is just for the ladies and the gay guys, whoever might happen to enjoy this. The ladies are always submitting stuff to me on bflive420@gmail.com, and you can too if you want to participate in these sexy segments. MacGyver says, hello, Andrew. I know you. We have talked before at Marissa's and MCF's channel.
Hi, MacGyver.
Hey, MacGyver. Thanks for checking in, man. I know you're part of this bigger universe with Bobby, Nick, and Andrew and all the shows. Thanks for spending some time over here on BF Live The Vibe Day. I appreciate it. Suspiciously heterosexual. Just arrived in Delaware, says our friend Brian Clauder.
I never left.
Tan Mom never left. All right, well, let's do our sexy segments right here. Thanks for letting us know where you come from, MacGyver, and thanks for joining in on the vibe. We're doing our sexy ladies segment right now. That Andrew has been known to get a little too excited about this segment.
I know, right?
I'll have proof of it. You can submit stuff to me at bflive420@gmail.com like Andrew did for this segment. BF. George Michael's gonna sue you. BF. Well, this is a duo of gay. This is Brad Pitt and George Michael. Come on. Yay! We're starting off with our first piece. No problem. I've been subbed to you for months now. Thanks, MacGyver, man. You know, this world goes by fast for me, and people can come and go. I appreciate you taking a minute to straighten me out, man. Thanks, MacGyver, for checking in. Now, I don't know if this segment is for you. This is mostly for Andrew and the gay guys, and just for the ladies. We do a special ladies segment right here during the day. I know you guys hang out with Andrew other times, but the ladies submit stuff to me, and I give them their special segment because I'm happy to have awesome, hearty ladies, fun-loving ladies in my chat on BF Live The Vibe. Here comes your juicy man meat. Oh, too late, MacGyver. Hey-oh. Too late. Hitting it. Either that he's in pain, Pecan, I'm not sure. Too late, MacGyver says, please no gay stuff. Hello, Frisco. It's too late for that, guys. Oh, yeah. Andrew liked that one. There you go. Well, I wonder if Andrew's gonna like.
Hello, Frisco.
That's right, Reverend Wild Bill. He's hitting me with the night with the Knoxbury, Night at the Roxbury. That's where that song was featured. Oh. All right, let's do it. Now, guys, if you want to keep up with the ladies, we're going to do a men's segment after this. We'll have a little palate cleanser, MacGyver. Don't worry. We're going to do some stuff for the guys immediately following this segment because this is how we end a lot of fun shows, BF Live The Vibe at the end of the day, with some sexy segments. The ladies challenge me because I have so many women on here. They're like, hey, BF, where's the man meat? Where's the juicy man meat? And I said, ladies, here's your juicy man meat. Let's get it. I'll tell you, I can turn it inside out. It is. Called confused and shit. MacGyver's over here don't know whether to get erect or not, or if it's turning in or out, or what any of it means. I'll tell you, Wacka is turning inside out. It's confused. BF, Mary J. Blige is gonna sue you. So you got the chance for me. Don't need no hateration or holleration around here. All we're doing is providing a segment for the ladies that join in on BF Live The Vibe, and I appreciate them so much because we talk about how many of these shows are sausage parties, and that joke turned into a segment for the ladies called BF Live The Vibe, and the gay guys were like, hey, and Andrew was like, hey, guy, don't forget me, BF, and I'm like, I didn't. This is BF Live The Vibe, just for the ladies and the gay men. Your last piece of content. Oi! I got a gay come over. All right. Well, I'm not getting a normal reaction out of my ladies in the chat. I think maybe Space Nerd and some people checked out a little early. What's up, Andrew? Let me see. Now, where was?
Without her in the chat.
Yeah. It's not a segment without the Space Nerd.
Yeah, I know.
Now, MacGyver, you said you know Andrew, but did you know that Andrew enjoyed this juicy man meat segment just a little too much right here on BF Live The Vibe? I'm gonna prove it to you right now. Look what he said a couple weeks ago when we did this, bro.
But if that goes warm, that's hot.
He said, I'm trying to. Damn it! Why don't I try to make it bigger? That's what she said.
Good morning.
Son of a bitch. Anytime you gotta start them over or something, they do that on you.
Yeah, no.
Here it is.
Hi, boyfriend.
There it is. But
if that guy's worm, that's hot.
he said, you were not mistaken. Andrew said that guy's worm, that's hot. He said that in real time during this segment. Andrew just said that the guy's doing the worm, that guy's worm is hot. Scott, what did you hear?
Oh,
That's exactly what I heard too.
Holy shit. Andrew, Bobby Nick, he's gotten goosed.
I know.
Oh, I hope a big booty boy who likes girls in wheelchairs and Cheetos doesn't follow me home.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I thought I like women.
Hi, boyfriend.
That classic Andrew laugh, boy, it was going off that day because we called him liking some penis during that segment, this very segment that we just wrapped up right here. Let's get the guys their turn in because that was the ladies' turn. That was their Juicy Man Meat.
Hey, yeah, it's time to rock, ladies, feel the heat. Juicy Man Meat. BFF's at the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time to amplify. Juicy Man Meat. Juicy Man Meat. Go get your straight. Yes, it's true. Get the party started. It's just for you.
All right, we got the party started just for you and you, all the ladies. That was your Juicy Man Meat for a Wednesday right here on the Vibe. We're at 3:03. We're that means for those of you who are new around here on BF Live, the Vibe, sometimes 3 hours just isn't enough to have the fun that we're attempting to squeeze in a 3-hour show, and we go into Overvibe. Hell yeah, we are officially past 3 hours. 3 hours wasn't enough time to have fun and hang out with this great chat family today. Hey guys, do you like chat family? All right, let's have fun right here. Let's sing a little ditty, a little palate cleanser, and then don't worry, we're going to fall into a booby trap, MacGyver. I saw what you said. After we have a little fun, we're going to get bricked up.
Sucking on a chili dog.
Let's suck on a chili dog
Sucking on a
first.
chili dog.
Perfect day for a chili dog, Andrew.
Sucking on a chili dog. 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 Sucking on a chili dog.
He just figured it out. Everybody now.
A chili dog. Sucking on a dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Chili. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on.
Sucking on, Andrew. There you go, guys. LOL. Guys that are stuck on themselves. Oh boy. Hey, let's see. Bobby Fran is the BF Live commissioner. I guess I am of myself. All right, well, hang in there, MacGyver. You've been very patient and having a lot of fun in the chat. I appreciate the energy and the vibe you're bringing today. So I'm about to wrap up this show with the guys segment. It's our turn. We let the ladies go first. No, Andrew, do not step on this. You know where I'm going. We're getting bricked.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Trying through the day like the weed on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Thinking up the world, I'm watching her thrive. See after pushing and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full of you, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
Oh yeah, guys, nothing weird at all about sitting around with my bros, watching some sexy videos and getting bricked up to wind up this episode of BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 398. It will be Friday when we do the 400th episode. Thank you all very much for letting me even do one of these for you. I know I sound like a broken record, but I don't care because I love you all very much. This is my first piece of content. The reason I say my piece is because I'm highly heterosexual. So this shows up in my feed naturally. But if you guys want to submit something to me, you can submit it at bflive420@gmail.com.
Small. Medium.
Or large.
Oh, got Andrew the tangent peacunt.
Do you like small?
It's boner time. Let's go.
Medium.
Small.
Or large.
Now, Pecan, that was that Andrew?
All right.
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble, guys, but I'm looking really closer, and it might be AI or maybe AI. I don't give a shit. It's boner time. It's boner time. Don't worry. I got some stuff that's not AI for you because, like I said, my feed is loaded with highly heterosexual content, but you can submit stuff to me at bflive420@gmail.com. Oop, maybe do you have anything like this? I have our second piece of content for our bricked up segment right here. Here you go, guys. Whoa. Whoa, Pecan. I'm liking the color. What we got?
Okay.
Cold tub. Cold tub, Pecan.
Not good.
Holy shit, Andrew.
Okay.
Is that like an ice bucket challenge?
Not good.
No, ice bucket. That's one I like. There you go. Look, it's real to me, damn it. Our second piece of content. Do you like that, guys? We're getting bricked up. That's like a medium large or an extra large. I think he was talking about the last one right here on BF Live, the Vibes Sexy segment that we're doing right here. Let's do the third piece of content I have just for the guys. That's what this segment is. Not just for the guys. We call it Bricked Up. Here's our next piece, guys, as we wind up this fun Wednesday in the middle of the week.
Nice booty.
Oh,
You want to help me with them groceries? She's pretty good handling a load there, Pecan.
Yeah.
She's handling a load. All right, she handled that load quite nicely, but let me see.
The best tag team in history.
While Andrew does his content in the middle of this, which we gave him the blessing to do, I'll just put him backstage if he talks too much over my show. I'm going to present my last piece of content for all my heterosexual friends or just anybody that loves looking at beautiful women. This is our last piece of content for today's Bricked Up segment. Damn, that is ill-fitting, Pecan.
Yep. Nice, though.
Can't hold them things back. Like there's material that can hold them some bitches back, Pecan.
All right.
I think he was talking about them. There's some deep butt cheeks on that last one, he says.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Those look real to me, Andrew. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, they definitely are.
Forget deep butt cheeks. How about deep boobies?
Exactly, Andrew. All right. Well, since Andrew hit us with that line of gold, why don't we wrap up this segment with that very astute line of gold for our friend Andrew? The ladies had their turn. That was our turn. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are bricked up. Oop.
She's cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like a queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Fixing up the world, I'm watching her thrive. She have the pushing and meeting that will. But I'm in full of view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, break me up.
And I'm spent, folks, at 10 minutes into hour number 4 of what is normally a 3-hour show. I say that we are spent. That was BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 398. MacGyver checks in and says, bye-bye, guys. Thank you, MacGyver, for checking in. Stop back again, man. We do this every day, Monday through Friday, right at this time, 12 p.m. to 3-ish East. We're past 3 o'clock. Thanks, MacGyver. I appreciate your energy and the fun. I can feel your energy in the chat, bro. Thanks, MacGyver, for stopping by. Looking forward to having you back again. A new old friend, if you will, like you said. Take care, boys. Great show as always. Thank you, Scuff with Shane. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate you knowing that and saying that in the chat. Looking forward to seeing you back again. For those of you who are members over there on the Levyverse, Bob started a members only show at 3 o'clock East. So there's no redirect there because I don't do redirects for membership shows. So you have to have a membership. Go enjoy that if you want to. Or you can, I want to give it to Andrew. Andrew, how about some plugs? I saw you playing a racing game earlier. Tell everybody where they can find some Andrew the Giant.
Please follow me on Andrew the Giant 96. I will be doing some gaming streams whenever possible. Please hang out in the chat and please talk. I like communicating with y'all when I stream games.
Yeah, I heard you had at least 4 in there, Andrew. So a lot of times you only had 1 in there. So I see you get a little crowd and a little fun in there. Go check out Andrew when he does his game streams on Andrew the Giant 96, and make sure you say hello in the chat. He can multitask. Andrew the Giant 96 for his game streams, and whenever he can do a pop-up live or a video, he'll hit you at 1. And on last night, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you can see him with Scott, Bobby, Nick, and Stormy and the whole crew on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Thank you to my prolific broadcasting bro, the human sports ticker, Andrew the Giant. I'll put you backstage right now, buddy. And I'm going to turn it over to my friend and co-host, P-Cunt, right here. He's the host of a show. I'm going to let him tell you about what he does. He does shows. He does wrestling. P-Cunt, tell them all about it and where they can find it.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see any of my wrestling videos, and I might have a couple tonight, it depends on how things go. But if you want to watch those, see them on the P-Cunt/420. And also, you can check out my morning show, which is the Morning High, and I'll be doing that during before BF show at 10 a.m. Eastern.
There you go, 10 o'clock Eastern time, proceeding right before BF Live. If you want to hang out with a lot of these same chat family people, the early risers, P-Cunt got you taken care of. You go hang out with him, talk about this and that and the topic of the day. Or his link has been running throughout the show. See all these wrestling videos that we talk about at P-Cunt420. You can see them whenever you want to. Thank you to my friend and bro, P-Cunt420. For stepping into the vibe. As far as myself, what today is Wednesday, folks. So nothing really happening for me tonight. I'm going to be just prepping the next show. I take my dog out. I go have me a ham sandwich, and I turn it right around because I love doing this for 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's what I'm doing after the show. And when I'm doing that, I will be checking in on Bobby, Nick, and Scott Fitzpatrick and all that. We did Andrews. We did P-Cunt. Let's do a little something for our bro, Bobby Nick. Bobby Nick, I know the only reason he wasn't here is because he is that prolific podcaster and he was up in the wee hours of the morning. I can't say if this is like going to be a long, like a bear hibernation break and he's not going to do in the lounge show. You're going to have to go over to his Rumble channel to see if he's going to be doing that, or maybe he's already doing it. But the way you can find Bobby Nick is through these links right here or through these addresses. Bobby Nick 1978. That's where the channel right here on YouTube, where you can find Bobby Nick at his personal channel, and the Rumble channel. Look for the Bobby Nick Show and see if Bobby Nick is doing In the Lounge today. Because if Bobby Nick was here and awake, that's the show that he would be promoting. So thank you to my prolific podcasting friend, Bobby Nick, for stopping in when you can. I'm sure he'll be back real soon. And let's run Scott's video real quick. The Angry Iguana 112 channel. Let's run that for you. That's where you can find all the locale stuff and all the fun stuff that Scott gets down with. The Angry Iguana 112. Thank you for my highly heterosexual friend, Scott, for checking out the very second I said that I was doing the ladies segment, Juicy Man Meat. Scott Fitzpatrick at Propmaster 69. Got a little frog in my throat. Propmaster 69 or the Angry Iguana 112. So for all of these fun guys that I just mentioned, fun guy, not mold or anything, actual fun guys. Let me take, I got so much stuff backstage, I can't even find Scott's anymore. Here it is. Down remove Scott's. And just to let you know that this has been a fun day, and this has been BF Live The Vibe, Stream Show 398. Thank you to my co-host and very generous friend P-Cunt for always adding a family member through gifting every day. Thank you everybody that gifted today and helped me with my Wackago Wednesday. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day. Check out Bob Levy over on the Levyverse if you're a member. Look for Bobby Nick on his channel. Look for P-Cunt420. Look for Andrew the Giant, because folks, we don't really say bye. That's the reason we don't really say bye, because we know we're going to see you again really soon, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on The Vibe, folks. Thank you for letting me have a fantastic Wednesday with you guys.
I am going
Later,
to
folks.
wash
Peace and love.
myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family.